Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some CromCon. CromCon.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
to Madness Comic Network and Comic-Related Madness proudly presents Madness Tuesday Morning Brew. Tune in to our content on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant on YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. It's Laurie. I'm here on Tuesday. It is Tuesday Morning Brew. I'm so excited to be here. Man, I've been looking forward to this for like weeks. In fact, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, I said it was this one, but it wasn't. I was so excited I gave everybody the wrong date, but here we are. Lots of cool stuff happening today. We have Corissa Grant. We're going to be launching issue number 4 of her series, Worthy Chaos Redemption. We're going to do that live on the show, so we're going to have a blast. We're going to watch you push the button and like do the drum roll and all that fun stuff, peruse around the site, watch all the videos, touch all the things, you know, we're going to do that. But before we get there, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been participating in the Path of the Pale Rider Kickstarter for campaign number 3. We are winding down. Let's see, we got 31 hours left. Whew. So I'm actually going to be on Paul Gomez's show tomorrow, counting down this thing. So come watch that, and we'll see what happens. Because the last few hours are always like the most, I don't know, like on your edge of your seat. What's going to happen, right? But we have 101 backers. We just unlocked a stretch goal at 100 backers for a poker card, which we will be building a whole deck. Starting with this campaign and moving forward. So I'm super excited about that. We're like $110 away from another stretch goal, which I will do a live smash or slice, whatever you prefer. I'll let you vote on the weapon of destruction, and we're going to murder a watermelon. That's right, people. We can go full Gallagher or Samurai Ninja, whatever you prefer. I'm going to dress up as Pikachu and destroy some things. So we'll have fun with that. But I just wanted to show you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, I posted, here's the first poker card we are going to be getting is the Jude St. Clair King of Hearts. I got all these planned out and I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 decks so we can play International Rummy. That'll be fun. But here we go. So thanks again for everybody who has come out. And if you're still planning on getting one, you have time. So go make sure you grab a copy of Path of the Pale Rider issue number 3. We have 1 through 3 available. We have all the PDFs available, the Choose Your Own Path, the hot sauce, the original art. I think there is 1 Big James left. So if y'all are interested in those Funko Pops, there's 1 Big James. I don't know who wants it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, the lady of the hour, of course, is Corissa Grant. Hi, good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I love being sang on. It's great.
I
got my
your
shirt on.
entrance. Oh, the hoodie. It turned out nice.
This is actually the sweatshirt. I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't even list this. I have the sweatshirts and the hoodies. But I wanted a sweatshirt, so it's a sweatshirt. I love the hoodies, but I always feel like, I know it's very popular, but I always feel like they're too heavy for me, like around my neck. But man, It's soft, and I like the front pocket, so it's kind of hard not to. But if I wear it, I gotta hide in it, like, you know.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
You got a whole fan group back here. Should we bring them
on?
on?
Hi, Robert.
Hey!
Everybody! Wow. So excited. We're going to launch Corissa today. Look, we got a bunch of people in the chat, of course. Thank you, Don. That is my Kickstarter. Don is here. Woohoo! It's going to be a chaotic lunch. Yes. Chaotic in a good way because we eat that, right? That's breakfast.
It's going to be worthy of its chaos.
Yes.
Like what you did there.
Kidneys, son. Nothing but kidneys.
Ooh, there's my sister from another mister. Hey. Is this your co-writer?
Yes, it is.
Well, hi. Why don't you come and join us?
She should be writing is what she should be doing. But
she's putting you to work.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you, Jessica. I'm glad you're here. We've heard so much about you. We would love to have you on the show sometime. You're welcome anytime. Of course, you can always hide behind here, look, you can do something like this, and you can just talk if you don't want to show your face. You want to hang out with us and show your face, that's good too.
Actually, Carissa's been talking shit about you, so you need to come out and defend yourself.
That's not true. Don't listen to that man.
Come out and defend yourself.
She only has nice things to say about you.
Yes.
Good morning, Robert. Welcome. Of course.
Robert lunches tomorrow.
Check that whip about writing. I know. Seriously, she was like, "Aren't you supposed to be writing? What are you doing? Get back in the basement."
Yes.
Get back in the room.
Always right. 24/7. That's all she's allowed to do. She's chained to her desk.
That backhand we were talking about yesterday, huh?
That's it.
Yes.
Powder it up.
Yes.
Power it up.
Whatever it takes for me to get her writing, I'm gonna have to do it. So, yeah.
Well, good golly, good morning, Laurie, Corissa, Rick, Paul,
Hello.
my buddy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see
How's
everybody.
everybody feeling?
Sure, good. Yeah, excellent. Excited.
Hmm?
Yeah, excited, nervous, whatever. All that. cool
Whatever.
stuff.
I know. Chris is like, whatever. I just have all the feels. She has all the feels this morning, and that's okay.
And
That's
for the
what
next
it's like to
3
run a
weeks.
Kickstarter, let's be honest. Anytime
Laurie, that looks so
crowdfunding-
freaky when you keep disappearing into your living room.
I know. I was like, you have to put the hair into the.
Oh my God. That's freaky looking.
Yeah. The piano's not real.
Yeah.
See, I've said this before. The first time she threw that background up, I swear to God, I thought it was real. I was like, that's a nice living room.
He's like, how much comics have you sold?
Yeah.
4 comics.
Yeah.
Pays well. They each ran for about 5,000 each. What, Paul?
Yeah.
You ran,
Five.
Yeah.
you sold 5. Good
I
job.
bought one.
Ooh, Pariah. Where's your link? Drop it in there, sir.
I shall.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert has a launch tomorrow too for Nightwolf, so everyone has to go.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
drop your links, please. Drop
And
your
the
links in the chat. We can all check it out.
Yeah, his link and others are in my highly recommended at the bottom of my Kickstarter, so that they can go there.
That's
Because
nice.
I'm looking
Well,
forward to that one.
Dawn, you're a mod. Would you be a lamb and drop my link for me? Please, so I don't have to open yet another window.
How many windows you got open?
Too many.
Doc, I gotta shield this thing? No.
24.
Shilling is hard.
Oh.
Laurie makes it look easy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know how Laurie does everything she does. I'm pretty sure she's cloned, but I'm not positive. But
There's 2 of me at least. Haven't you seen that movie Multiplicity?
Yeah.
yes,
Every now and again, this stupid one gets on the stream and it's like, "Durr."
No.
I was on with Anthony and it was the launch. We were shilling Pariah.
Yeah.
And we reached $1,774. And I said, hey, we're only $2 short of the bison or the Declaration of Independence. I suck at shilling.
There's some people that just have a hard time talking about their own project, and it's okay.
Just talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Laurie sells mine better than I do. So
I feel like we should go to cons together, or at least I can put your books on my table, so that way
Absolutely.
I can sell your books for you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can shill everybody else.
I have no
I can
problem.
talk about my project. I just can't do the money part. It's like, please give me some money, but if you can't, talk about it.
You have to. Okay, but here's the trick.
I love it.
Here's
I
the
love
trick.
yeah, Paul loves it.
Tell them the price, and then you shut up.
No, you got to put it in their hands. Then tell them the price.
I'm not talking about no. We're talking about the closing. So the art of the sale, right? There's different types of sell. Like you can do conditional close where you're like, do you like comics? Do you like horror? Oh, do you like westerns? Oh, that's my project here. Take a look at this. You put it in their hands. They take a look. You give them the elevator pitch. And then you say, I have, copies of issue 1 on sale for $5 and issue 2 for $10. And then you shut up. And they'll either tell you, yeah, I want a copy, or they'll be like, thanks for showing me, and move on. But don't talk until
I don't know the meaning of the word "don't talk."
I know. There we go. You're
What, Corissa? No.
Yeah, no, twice. We love it so much we do it twice.
Now, I don't mind talking about my project. I'll talk about the book all day, the content, the creating. It's that damn money part. It's something stuck in my head. I've got a block against it. It's like, yes.
That's why I was going to. That's why I was going to. You know, every part and every effort of my book is worth every penny that you're going to spend on it. I make sure of that, and that's when I bring up the money, because, you know, I want to bring it up subtly and make sure that they understand that I'm putting effort into every single bit.
Well, of course.
That's worth every single penny.
Is to talk about
pay me.
Pay me.
What's up, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff.
Good morning.
What's going on, bro?
Everybody's had some coffee. Can I tell you guys a story? This is really funny. I joined this this indie comic chat. So it's not really a group. It's just like a Facebook Messenger chat. I don't know if any of you guys are in there.
I'm in a few of those, but not in yours.
Sunshine of the Spotless. I forget. But it's like Timothy Fling is in there, and Jeff Haas and a couple other. But there was another Laurie. There's a Laurie that's in there. And when I joined, everybody's like, well, we got two Lauries. And she's an admin and started changing everybody's name to Laurie. So now when you read the chat, it's just all these people named Laurie talking to each other. It's so confusing. It's really funny. I was like, well, I've started over.
Just to answer your question, Laurie, yes, having coffee, because coffee is not an event, it's a process.
Coffee is a process. I completely 100%.
Good morning from Arizona, says Facebook user.
You gotta tell us who you are, Mr. or Mrs. Arizona, because we can't see.
From Arizona, would that be our friend Jim O'Reilly?
No, it's from Facebook. We'll see.
Where is Pop? Is Pop's producing?
No.
Oh,
it's me. I have the control. Oh, it's Jeff McCain. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you Jim O'Reilly by accident, even though, you know, he's talented.
It's good. So, yes. So, everybody has projects that are going on or coming out soon. Rick, don't you have a project coming out soon, or is it out yet?
No, it was going to be out, but then I started rewriting, and I wanted to take it a little bit slow. So I'm a month behind. Okay. It'll be soon. I have the Kickstarter all ready to go, but I figured let's make sure that the story is good. Let's make sure the art is good. I don't know. I just wanted to do some touch-ups.
It's for Orphan Bloodline issue 3?
Yep, issue 3. That's right. And it's going to be a big event because now he gets guns. So there's a progression in skill set, right? You're gonna throw in some cool guns. I mean, when you're shooting blood bullets, it gets kind of crazy.
Blood bullets. Your story is so crazy. I just can't even wrap my head around some of the stuff that happens in your story. I really think that we should figure out how to 3D print those gauntlets that Ace has, and we could use LEDs to like light them up. I wonder if
cosplayers would go crazy for that stuff.
I know. I don't even know if we could do like those little Tesla coils on them and actually make them like crackle. That would be so
oh my God, Laurie. See, never let her brain start running.
Nope.
It lands in places like this.
Her brain
she gets visits from the EPA and the Department of Energy. You know,
you can make little Tesla coils.
Something else that I'm
pretty sure she never thinking. Yeah. Never. Laurie goes nonstop. Her brain never stops thinking.
This is true. Sometimes I'm up at 3 a.m. like, oh, I need to do all these things.
Something else that is, in my mind, pretty cool is that I use a lot of like 90s goth look in his costume. When you guys do costumes, do you think about the genre and think about like how are you going to create this for that person's reality?
I don't think that hard.
I don't have much costumes in mind.
It's all nudity. All nudity for Paul.
All nudity.
I do because my world is very specific, right? Where things are a lot different. So yeah, in the apocalypse, people dress a certain way because of the circumstances. So I feel
Right.
you.
Most of my stuff's modern, and I got this one's kind of like in the 80s and 90s kind of stuff. But other than that, I really don't have that many costumes in mine. Circus.
My girl's a
Really,
gypsy.
you totally could. I don't know who that warrior is with all the weapons, but it's like Keanu Reeves from The Matrix. So like pulls out all the guns. We need more. We need a lot of guns. Like he, has a lot of knives. It's like me looking like Machete. You know what I mean? Like he has that many knives. You could totally plan an outfit for that guy.
You couldn't get any cons though. You try bringing all those knives, they'll hold you at the door. Yeah, they're not going to
be like, just take it off, sir. Chris and I were talking about how difficult it would be to do an Anubis cosplay.
Oh
Yeah.
We were like, you could get like stilts and everything too, so that way it looks like your knees bend backwards, like dogs. It's really neat.
I saw a Catwoman cover where her knees looked like they were bent backwards. Did you guys see that one?
No.
Yeah, it was just recent. It was on Facebook talking about how people are complaining about some art or something. It was one of those, clickbaits that I fell prey to.
Did Robert say I designed my werewolves battle outfits to adjust to their transformation and growth? That's important because it's like, do you do the artistic leeway where it's like my character transforms into a giant thing, but they still have an outfit, and when they transform back, they still have clothes?
Now, I, on the other hand, frequently cosplay, I should say, as a fat artist. Got a pretty good costume, too.
Have you won any contests?
He's wearing it now. No.
I'm actually, I'm only 18 years old. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah,
costume.
me too.
Doc, we need to get you like a beret and a big wooden palette with like fake paint, or you can put real paint, just let it dry on there.
I actually have several of those right over there.
You just need a beret and that's your costume. Or we could opt for a
I've never shown it. I've got.
frosted.
Let me grab my hat that I actually wear when I go
Yeah, show
out
me.
plein air painting. See if I can find it.
Right on. That's it.
I have my Path of the Pale Rider poncho, which I love.
Yes.
I never wore a poncho before, but I went to Mexico and I got one because I said, "Hey, I'm gonna buy one when I'm in Mexico." But now that I'm home, these things work amazing. It's like the old school windbreaker before Starter came out with theirs in the 90s that everybody wanted to get. Well, now I'm going backwards in time to the poncho. It works great.
Yeah, especially if they're like a nice wool. They're warm. They're lightweight. They're
Nice.
Let's see.
They're breezy. They're breezy where they should be. It's nice.
I like the button.
It's the Watchman button.
Nice.
Watchman button. We could totally do some like photo ops too with the poncho and a good cowboy hat.
Oh yeah, I have a good cowboy hat that my dad gave me. It was just a hair too small for him. He loved it more than anything, but he gave it to me for Christmas because it was too small for him. Now I wear it with honor to my dad.
Where do you live, Rick?
St. Louis.
Okay. I was like, are you from Texas? Because we need to hang out.
Well, my wife wants to move away from St. Louis. I promised her we'd move away sometime, 2025-ish.
What? My brother, you dropped. You came back on, and Rick fell off. What is going on? Rick, I didn't.
I was trying to put my post in.
Apparently, my brother's watching, and he says Watchmen rules. He wanted you to know.
Yeah, Watchmen.
I've
actually never seen it, so that's on me.
The lovely part about this is
Rick, come back.
It does everything a hat does, but when it's really hot, I can just immerse it in water and put it on, and it keeps me cool.
Cool. Gonna be like three little Fonzies. What is Fonzie?
You should have a boonie hat.
I don't think I have any hats.
I have a logo hat, but I don't know.
You will not believe what just happened. Okay,
What?
it wasn't aliens. Don't get Timothy in here with cryptids taking over. Okay, it was none of that. My cat walked across my secondary keyboard and pushed the only button that would delete my screen. I don't know how it happened. I'm not
Cats
happy.
are good like that.
Yeah. Oh man, but my wife.
It was just weird because Paul dropped out, and then when Paul came in, you dropped out, and I was just like, "What is going on?"
Well, it's the controller. Remember, you have all the power. You're messing it up on us today.
I was like,
Yeah.
I did not move these people. Like,
I think she was doing it because of the backstage stuff earlier. How dare you? How dare you?
That makes me laugh. The only reason you get booted is if you sing Elvis Presley songs on my show. Then you get booted.
In the ghetto.
Wait. Are you not?
Come on, man.
Are you not a fan of Elvis songs? There's this new anime on
There's
Netflix.
a specific song that Paul is singing, which shall remain nameless. In my issue number 2, a character sings it, and I just wipe him with a semi-truck, right? Because I hate that song.
It's one of the most famous Elvis songs there is, though.
No, there's much better Elvis songs.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying it's one of the most famous.
No.
I'm not saying it's the most famous. It is.
No.
It was one of his turn of the career songs.
It was a mistake.
No.
Have you guys seen that new anime called Agent Elvis on Netflix?
No.
I
heard about it, and I hadn't seen that though.
You've got to watch it. It just came out recently. It is very, very good. It reminds me of the cartoon Archer back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good. Now it's adult for sure, but it's good.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. So Corissa, let's talk about things.
Carissa.
I like things.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing in there in the background. If you're fiddling with your Kickstarter right now, or
What are you doing, Carissa?
I was looking at. We haven't even launched 4, and my artist just sent me the cover for 5, so I had to look at that. And then Jessica had to torture me by sending me a pair, so I had to read that. So I'm all caught up now.
I know. I was like, "What are you doing back there? You're very quiet. I see your."
Well, he sent me a cover. He sent me a cover yesterday, and my inner character got too jealous because it had the vampire like wrapped around Draven, and she's like, "Nope, not doing that." And so we had to redo the whole cover. So now,
Hail, Brianna. Hail, Chris Brown. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Here. Came out to support.
My favorite people too. Now, I don't think I've met Rick before. Rick is
already. I love
already
making new connections.
He's already one of my favorite people though. Ponchos, cowboy hats, moving.
You got to come out here more often, Rick.
Yeah,
that's true.
She's like, that cover just couldn't be accepted. Nope. Well, I think we all noped out of that one. I think I got to see it and I was like, who in the what? Bees in the what now? I don't get to make any decisions, but bees are in the what now?
Yeah, see, Jessica's like, that cover just couldn't be accepted. And the sad part is, the cover was an amazing art. You know, it was like perfect, looked awesome. And then we're like, no. And my art was like, really? I was like, nope, I can't have someone attached to Draven like that. And Sierra wasn't even that mad on the. She just looked. No, she would be like destroying that vampire.
That knife would be like through.
Yeah, in like little tiny pieces and all that stuff. So. But he redid it, and it looks phenomenal, and I like it. He wanted a much more risque one with like Draven on like chained to the bed with the vamp on her, and I was like, I don't know if that's the tone of my story. So we'll just stick to the vamp being half naked and the Sierra about to chop off her head. I thought that was fitting.
Brianna wants to email you something.
Yes.
Just says, it was very well done. Love the talent put into it, but oh, hell no.
Our inner characters were like, screw that. No way. Yeah. It was like instantaneous, like, great art, we hate it. You have to read it.
Great art, but we hate it.
Yeah,
destroy it. Take it apart.
Sorry. Yeah.
It happens. I mean, when you have a lot of different variant artists that are trying to tackle your story and do something different with it, sometimes they swing for the fences and just strike out.
Yeah, it just sucks when it's great art. You can't even be like, well, it doesn't look that good. No, it looks amazing. Redo it. So,
ouch.
Yeah, I told him to finish it, but we're gonna burn that one, and we're just gonna we're gonna have a ceremony where we print it out, burn it, just for our own benefit, and move on. So,
sacrifice to the Kickstarter gods. Do
it. Yes. Yeah, that could be one of the rewards. I don't get to smash fruit, but I could be burning.
You're like, I'll just burn things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was talking with Pops yesterday. He's like, you should have a reward where the slice and dice is done by Rich in a dress. And then the next reward is to get him to not do it.
That's actually, yeah. I like that.
I was like, people would probably, because Vic was like, I will pay money for Rich not to dress up in a dress. And I was like, okay.
Now, you've heard the one that Rich is doing when I fund, right?
Which one is he doing for you?
He is going to live stream himself going and having his back professionally waxed.
What's with him and ripping things off his body?
It's his way of sacrificing,
I don't know how to send Brianna my email because I don't have her on Facebook, I don't think, but just send worthychaos@gmail.com because everyone has it anyway, so send it to that. That's on our website.
When I first joined the madness, Christie Shinn was doing a Kickstarter, and one of the stretch goals was to have Rich rip off nipple covers.
Yep.
I was like, who are these people?
Yep.
What did I just join?
Yep.
But now I know them and I understand.
Run, Rick. Run.
Yeah, like run.
I had the same thought.
I was like, well, let's hang out and see how crazy it is. Oh, it's crazy, but we have a good time. Rick and I are like, we're just gonna wear the ponchos. We're not gonna rip off any of the things.
Yeah, you wouldn't want me to rip off my nipple covers. It's just not gonna work.
Good morning, Ebo. And then, of course, Brianna makes the email for you.
Yes.
Just, do you have some? Okay. I'm just gonna leave that one alone.
It's therapeutic.
So, Clarissa, how long has it been since your last campaign?
2 months. It actually was delayed because I usually want to do it every other month, but my artist had the audacity to go on vacation, so he had to wait a month.
Stop paying him so much.
I know.
He's like, I'll do 7 issues in a row, and then I'm going to take off to France. See ya.
and I have to say though that 2 weeks in, as Jessica and I are suffering from withdrawals from the pages, we're having a hard time. He messages us and says, I miss drawing the story. I can't wait to get home. I was like, go enjoy your vacation, but hurry up and get home. So
do both of the things.
Hey, Abo Grizz, is that Mo or Joe, Abo? Let me know.
Is it Mo or Joe? Let me know.
So you have done how many campaigns? This will be your...
My first one was like a soft opening. I didn't do any podcast. I didn't do any advertising. It was literally like my clients and my family, my mom and my brother that did it. So this is technically the third, but it's really the second major campaign. So
I mean, the first one counts. It's part of the journey. It's part of the learning process. When we all start, it's kind of like we don't have any idea what we're doing. So
I still don't.
It counts because
I still don't know how to do it.
I know. I feel the same way too. Sometimes I'm like, I think this will work.
Yeah. Laurie tells me what I did, if it was right or wrong, and then I fix it. So.
And yes, Brianna, she said Gmail, not Hotmail.
It is here. Gmail. I'll put it up again. Here you go.
Yeah, Gmail. Hotmail, does that still exist?
I know.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I had AOL in the day, so I don't know.
That would be if someone still had that. That's like an antique at this point,
right? I'd be worth money if I had my AOL account.
Nokia phone.
I have a ton. I'm a Yahoo general girl. I have like probably 20 emails from Yahoo because I used to RP like a role player. So like I don't have all these pages and they all need their own, email. So like I have like this stretch of emails of like the weirdest names of all my characters. So yeah.
Exciting.
What were you doing? And this is pre-OnlyFans, so who knows what you were doing?
It was feet. It's feet.
She was ahead of her time.
Go Dawn.
So, okay, for those of us who are here, who has ever turned around and done a Kickstarter every 2 months? Raise your hand.
Why is it too long?
She said too long.
my next one, my next one's June 20th, so that's about so it's about every other month.
So she's releasing now, and then she'll be releasing then 5 in June. I'll still be fulfilling until the July.
Well, I'm just a tiny bit more obsessed than you and don't mind debt. So.
And don't mind debt.
Don't mind debt. That really puts it a little above. But yeah. He did the cover for issue 5 today, and he starts the script tomorrow. So there's no break. Like he literally he finished 4 on Saturday. He wasn't even supposed to work Saturday, but he wanted to start the cover yesterday, and then he had to redo it. So I don't even know what day it is. It's Tuesday. So he finished it. Yeah. So he finished it on hi Chris. He finished it on Saturday. We uploaded it. I already ordered issues. I ordered 25 because I like to. So whoever orders the first 25 people to order issue 1 gets it right away. Everyone else has to wait till I order more. But I like to see it. I no longer do the hard copy. I just buy 25 and hope for the best. And
we don't do the proof. Is that what you're saying?
No, because they don't do a proof if it's less than the 2 weeks. And if I do the 2, I love the printing company. I will never do the 14-day plus because their 14-day plus was like 5 months and I couldn't do anything about it because it's 14 plus, so I had to wait like 5 months. But if I do, it's like $2 more. Or not $2 total. I think for the 25 issues, it was like $4 more to get it in 6 days. So I order 6 days. Hi, that's my brother. He's the editor.
Hi.
He's just the editor, so he could be in have his name in the comic. So
you pay him $1 to edit.
Yes, he doesn't get paid $1. He doesn't get paid.
It counts.
Yeah, no.
It counts, John.
He actually pays to do it because he buys the comic. He doesn't even get free comics. So.
Oh my God, Corissa! Corissa, exploiting your labor.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm making comics every month. Gotta do something to save the $1.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll give him a $1 discount.
Get it when you can. Here's the page. I think all of us are freaking signed up. Look how many followers. What is that?
117.
Oh my Lord, that's amazing. I don't know. Are you ready to push the button? When do you want to push the button?
Ooh, here it is. Here it is.
I thought you wanted to wait till noon. I could do it whenever.
Really, we can do it whenever. You had a set time to end it, so it doesn't matter when we launch it if there's already a time built in. We might as well. We got a ton of people watching right now. Let's push the button. Everybody can go back and let's watch it.
Okay. Watch it not work, so let's find out.
that has happened to me. Like, here's the thing. I feel like I kind of like am the guinea pig for all the crap that goes wrong. So people are like, oh, it won't work. Like, that's happened to me. Oh, my printer, that's happened to me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, UPS lost a giant box of goods. That just happened to me. UPS just lost one of my boxes. They had a Funko Pop and a handmade box of Bones of Despair and 7 comics and 3 T-shirts.
Okay, it's live.
Let me refresh. Ready?
We are live.
Dun, dun,
Refresh. Hey, there it is, people. All
right. Laurie, you got to play the little trailer on the right.
Okay, ready? Oh, wait.
Back it. The back it trailer.
Uh-oh.
That's right, baby.
That's
Keep
right.
it coming, love.
Yeah.
It's not doing it.
What's not doing it?
Fresh. I was gonna drop the link in for people. The short link. There it is. It just took a second. Do do do. I know it gets stuck in your head, doesn't it?
It will now.
That's why I chose it.
Nice.
I see you have a lot of buttons. You're liking the buttons. Are they moving pretty well at your Comic Cons, or what do you think?
Stickers move the best, and then buttons and prints.
Really? See, I need to do lots more prints. I haven't done that. I have like a bunch of 11x17s that I forget that I have, and I never bring them up. So I still have them all.
Well, the buttons, I'm actually, I don't know. I guess buttons are just easy, but stickers are the one that everyone loves stickers. I don't know why. I didn't even think stickers were a thing, and apparently they are. So
how big are the stickers?
The new one with the cute Anubis is 4 inches, and the mirror one is, I think, is 3 inches, and then the fighting Anubis one is 2 or 2.5, and then our logo is 1 because I didn't understand how small, an inch was. It's pretty small.
I did that too, where I was like, it's a 1 inch by 2 inch rectangle, and I was like, where is my sticker? I was like, this is tiny.
Hey.
Ooh, you have a hat. You have a hat in here, embroidered. That's really cool.
I do. I actually might do another one with an embroidered Anubis because I never even thought of that, and I kind of want one. So
I know. I feel like I need some hats too, but I just made one for myself because lots of merch will definitely kill the campaign.
Well, yeah.
There's some varied combinations of cute and Anubis. Yeah, but he totally is. Did you see the chibi one? Where is it? He's all the way at the bottom. No, he's right there. Look. He's so stinking cute.
I love. I have the. He's not available for this campaign, but I have the 3-foot pillow because he's mine. But he's cute Anubis. So there's a smaller version of that pillow in there too, and there's a statue. Show him the statue because that's my favorite.
Brianna, I don't even think I would say irony. I think I would say contradictory.
No, keep going.
I like this new one. He's like a little like a the model. That would be fun to paint. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna paint one for the next campaign. So keep going. So these are the pillows. There's a lot. I have too much. So it's gonna take like everyone an hour to pledge as they read the whole damn thing. There's the cute one. There's the cute one right under the plushie. There you go.
He's 8 inches. Okay, yeah. You just have so much merch.
Because when I buy it for me, I have to pay, and when I buy it and show other people, it's tax deductible. So there you go. So all the merch is because I wanted it. That's why it's there.
This is true. We did watch this video in the trailers, but let's watch it again so everybody can see, I love the animation, especially the Anubis at the end. So let's play it.
That's my favorite.
Oh.
That's good.
I love that part.
Can you believe somebody did that for me for free?
No. That's freaking awesome. Oh, look at that. Dude, you got 5 backers at $188. Amen. Thank you, people. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, it took them 2 months, and they would send me updated shots on how they had to take apart Anubis and piece them back together and animate this. It was insane. And I was like, thanks. What the hell?
I want to try that. I think I can do animation on Procreate. I don't know. I'll go mess around with it.
Well, you can take I'm going to take an online class probably by the end of the year or something. If you want to take one with me, we'll take an online class because I want to learn it too.
Heck yeah, I do. Yeah. I just had a crazy idea for like one of the short films, which is to animate one where it's like, or I don't. Never mind.
So look at the fancy lettering on our covers. I wonder who did that.
Who did the lettering? Someone who's terrible at lettering.
Laurie did my lettering. It looks awesome. This is the DC artist. Yeah, this is the DC artist.
Don't hate.
No, you don't hate. That's the point.
Oh.
So this is the Ken Hunt from DC. He's the one that drew that, and he worked on Batman, Harley Quinn, and the colorist is the current colorist on the internal pages for Lady Death Universe, and that's Cece Dela Cruz, and she did amazing work. I mean, it's phenomenal. I also have a metal print of that, and metal bookmarks because I forgot. I think it was Laurie said she had metal, and then I had to get metal, and I have to copy it. Laurie does. And then I had to copy what Timothy did, and I have a laser etching one that looks awesome. Yes.
Tim has like the coolest stuff, and I was like, where do you get those wooden carvings from? So he sent the link, and then Carissa's like, I don't know, I need something else. And I was like, ooh, check out this place. Like, I haven't had time to really go shopping. I'm like, but you'll love it. So
who would think that I need more? I have like 36 add-ons. Oh, I added 2 more. I have 38 add-ons or something. So like, yeah, there's a lot of choices. And this is by Fabio, who did the art, and then Fernando, who colored it, which it looks phenomenal. And I have the original here, and no one can have it, but I do have the original staring at me. It's awesome, and I love it.
It looks very muscular.
Yeah, it does. I should have had him put barbed wire on the bat to be from like The Walking Dead, but
yeah, it's a good shout out.
Yeah. I'll tell you first. So he did my issue 5 cover too, because I save $50 on shipping if I do them together. And he did. I never tell any artist for the cover, except for torturing my own, what to do. And he did Anubis knocking down buildings for whatever reason, not knowing that in issue 5 he knocks down buildings. And I was like, how the hell did you know? What? So yeah,
that's funny.
Meant to be.
He didn't even have access to the script. He didn't.
No, he had nothing. I just said do Anubis and the 2 characters. He's like, okay. And then the background is all the buildings destroyed and Anubis with the staff out. And I was like, they destroy buildings. And he's like, oh, good. And that's, of course, our Supernatural homage. And the license plate is Dean Winchester's birthday. So there's that.
Ooh.
Yeah. You'll see that number all the time. What?
I said I need to watch Supernatural. I think I watched like the first 3 episodes, and then I
at least watched the first 5. That was the original intent, was 5. I watched all 15 because
seasons.
There's 15 seasons, yeah, but seasons 1 through 5 was Eric Kripke's original. That's all he wanted was how it ends is how it ended, and then he refused to do any more, so they brought in someone else, oddly named Sarah Campbell, and she did the rest. And so he refused to do any more, but I like them all. I think the only one that was maybe, I don't know, the Leviathans were a little weird. But other than that, I loved it all. I'm reading Quentin's thing.
Is that where you get your inspiration for most of your creatures?
Kinda, yeah, I guess. That's what actually started it 17 years ago. They had angelic weapons.
I will vote for Orphan Bloodline. Yes, sure, absolutely.
I thought they had like angelic weapons in I don't know, remember which season. Oh, season 6. It had to be season 6. And I don't know if I came up with, I think it was before that though, when they were just doing angels and stuff. And I looked up angels and I was doing research and I found Remnel, which is the angel of he judges souls. And I don't know, don't ask me why, I'm just mental in the head, but I was like, how does he carry these souls, from that person to heaven? Because it's like, oh, he brings the soul to heaven in his pocket. Like, I don't know how he's carrying these. So I invented the weapon that he puts the souls in the angelic weapon, and then he carries it to heaven and after it's been judged. And then we created the demon that tries to steal the souls, and that was Draven's father. So it just created this whole story from this one little wonder of how he carried these souls to heaven. So
interesting.
And it's right there, actually. That's the weapon right there. She's
I was like, is this the first time we've seen it? No.
Yeah. It's the first time it's like in the forefront.
Yeah.
You see it in issue 1 when it's what causes Draven to dream about the past. When Sierra walks past his building, it sets off the weapon, and the weapon sets Draven's dreams off. But so that's technically the first time you see it. And then it is in the book in the library in issue 2. It's issue 2. She's reading about it. She goes, he's like, this looks familiar, but then they got distracted and they didn't talk about it anymore. But he has that. So yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, now it's like really in the forefront, and it's like it's amazing to me that these guys really have no idea what this is.
I mean, well, she had it ever since she can remember. And then she had no possessions whatsoever. So when they were teenagers, she gave it to him because he gave her a flower that he found, and then he gave her, like a comic book he had, and she had nothing to give him. So she's like, this is all I have. And he's like, I can't take it. And she's like, you're gonna take it. so now he has it, and that was his thing. So thanks.
I love it.
Yeah,
this is the will they won't they moment where it's like, right?
Yes. They look so good together.
They do.
We have that. I ordered a pillow with that scene without the words and the panel, and then I'm gonna have a sticker made, which is your idea, and I have to have it print for me. So probably in the next.
I was like, you need to make this into something.
Yeah, he had to fix it because Draven's head was kind of cut off, so it wouldn't. So he fixed it. So I have a print of the whole thing, and I'm gonna be making that and hanging it on my wall and all that fun stuff. So yeah. The pillow's already ordered, so I ordered one for me, one for Jessica, and then I guess one for campaign next one. So yeah, not this one. There's my car. Love my car.
Is this an actual? This is your car for real?
No, it's from Supernatural, but it's the only reason why in all honesty, I had
to who's the director where his car's in every movie? Sam Raimi.
It's got to be Sam Raimi, yeah. I had a Chevy Nova, not a good year, but I had a Chevy Nova, which got me into cars, and my favorite was the 1970s Chevy Nova, and then the 1969 Chevy Chevelle. So I already loved the Chevy, and I already loved 60s cars. So I actually saw a glimpse of this show, and I thought it looked stupid. But in my defense, in its defense, I went in the middle of a show. I was going through channels, and it was there. And then I did it again, and I was going through channels, and they were in that car, and it's like, maybe I'll watch this after all. So
thanks, Brianna. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome anytime.
Coloring. She sent me an awesome coloring.
Cool.
Yeah. So
awesome.
And so this is the car that I fell in love with, but actually it's the show. Thanks to this car, I watched the show. It wasn't the other way around. Everyone else fell in love with the show, the car because of the show. I fell in love with the show because of the car.
Transformers.
So, yeah.
Wrong comic.
Wrong comic. Oh well.
Not in this one.
No.
It doesn't
transform.
There's some really good fights in here, man.
Really good fights.
Well, actually, it's kind of funny how there's a whole contrast this thing, because it starts with them kicking someone's ass, and then vampires come in and they get their ass kicked. So it's kind of like a whole circle of things that go on. Sierra is an awesome. She just kicks ass. She's trying not to kill him, so she throws the knife into the guy's hand because she's trying to, not go to jail. Which she says because one attacks her with the knife, and she's like, "I thought we weren't going to jail over this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like what Jonas did with the panels, just to give it it's very dynamic and flows one into the other.
So good. He's so good with the panels. Like all I do now is I only give him 3 panels and then he turns it into whatever the hell he wants to, and it's always good. So yeah.
Yes, I see 7 as well. You have 7 backers, $228. Woo! Awesome. Let's get to 8. Let's get to 10 people. We're so close. Going too fast. Here we are. Here's where we left off. Now, and this is something that I noticed in the last one, when you see these spiritual beings show up. We have the demon and the angel, which of course we always see them together, which cracks me up. But I love how the bubble is a different color to correspond to each one too. So
whose idea was that again? Oh, that's right. It was Laurie's.
Oh, it was?
Well, you wanted a different font, which gave me the idea to do something different. And my artist isn't really good with fonts, and as a dyslexic, I'm not really good with fonts. So I said, let's change the bubble. But I never thought of changing it until you said it, or we were talking about it, and I was like, I think I wanted to change his, and you're like, oh, you should do a font. And I was like, oh, I should do for the higher level demon and angel. So that's the only thing is I have to keep reminding my artist, remember, these are different bubbles, different color bubbles.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the hard part, is when there's something different. It's like, oh yeah, our thing is Jude St. Clair's wristband. Yeah, he's always missing.
I'm
just gonna write into the script that he loses this damn wristband at some point. I'm gonna go back and be like, and the wristband comes off, so we don't have to draw it anymore.
Yeah, my brother warned me. He goes, well, now if you're trying to be sneaky, that you can't do the coloring. I was like, oh no, I don't play. I'll do the coloring. It's okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, in later books, I mean, when one gets possessed, they'll have so there's no secrets here. But yeah, that's Draven's father is the demon, and hers is the angel, and then Anubis, who's playing fetch with a hellhound. For whatever reason.
It's so funny.
Well, the story is
he's in that last panel where he's just like, "What a good boy."
Yeah. But the funny thing about this is they don't really talk. It's more of this from the spinoff, but he does kind of hint to it. But the demon actually, that was the leader of the hellhounds, and he got beat down by the demon. So all the other hellhounds listened to the demon because he conquered their leader. But the leader is like, I'm not going to listen to him, and he just follows Anubis around. So he's my new favorite pet.
I think he just sees him as like, you're half man, half dog. We're friends now.
It's kind of like Goofy and Pluto. Like, is he a dog? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, Disney has never really explained to us Pluto and Goofy. They're both dogs. How come one can talk?
Yeah, there's something that weird going on with that, but yeah, there's also, I don't know if you saw it because it was a meme. That's the only reason why I saw it. But there's actually Minnie is in the kitchen and she's screaming because there's a mouse on the floor running through the kitchen. Like, is that like an ancestor of yours or something? Like a mouse, and she's screaming like she's like, eek, a mouse, and it's like, look in the mirror, woman. So yeah,
that's funny. Guys, I'm sorry we're dominating the conversation, but feel free to chime in anytime.
I've been going through all these stretch goals and these awards. This is really deep. Your Kickstarter is it's complex. I like it.
It's a little. That's why it's not that many backers yet. They're still reading the damn thing. Right.
You have plenty of backers. What are you talking about? Like, 10, let's look. Oh, you're at 9. You keep going up, girl. So. No,
going down.
Been live for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, these are all our stickers. That's the little sticker.
I have that one.
I do too.
I have that one. I don't have this one yet.
I have my tchotchkes from Worthy Chaos.
Oh, it's like I have my keychain right here. Look, I have all 3 issues.
Oh, I'm gonna put these pins on my hat.
Yeah, I gotta put mine up too. But look, people.
Wow.
Nice.
I have those too, but I already put them away.
I brought mine out just for today so I could show them off and let everybody see that I'm a backer. I have issues 1, 2, and 3. I'm very excited.
Laurie's my biggest fan.
And I brought out the support gear.
That.
I still think that's cocaine. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Pretties. Look at Dawn. Pretties.
Wait, let me begin. Do it again. Goodies, fast pain relief, snorted up your nose like cocaine.
Yeah, I might need some of that soon.
Welcome to Kickstarter campaigns, where cocaine seems like a great idea.
I have 1 to 2 interviews every day for like the next 3 weeks. So including another one tonight. So
I believe. Well, it's important to kind of set the tone for the first week. You know, get out there and be visible. That whole first week is important.
Yeah, 25 more. 8 of them are this week.
Me.
I got to get on some more shows because being shadow banned, I'm stagnant. If I'm not streaming and dropping the link, there's no movement.
There's no movement. There's none. Is that a pop top? Oh, it's a large. That's the mirror sticker. Yeah, I got one of those.
Yep. And that's Robert. He has chibis. I found that one when I went and saw Robert at a con, and he had the Nightwolf stickers that are epic, and I had to buy one of every single one of them, and I was like, I kind of really want this. And Pop uses it all the time. She's like, you need chibi versions, and I was like, all right. And then I contacted his artist, and this is the first one. And she also did a Draven and Sierra, and then I'm going to have her do the Hellhound with the stick in his mouth, and I'm going to have him single and one with, of course, Anubis. So I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
People
There's a lot
like
of stickers in this one.
Whew, look at this button.
That's from Ian Chase Nichols from last campaign. So he's working on issue 6 cover. He's going to have a wraparound cover of the vampires swarming. And if anyone doesn't know him, he was an artist on The Tick and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Red Sonja and all that cool stuff. And he's awesome. He's an awesome artist. And Ken Hunt too, the DC artist that did Anubis. They're like the most modest, artists that do this epic work. And they're like, and I even said to Ian, I was like, if you want to do another cover, when he was like in the middle of that, he's like, well, let's see if you like it first. I'm like, really? So yeah.
Right, like I'm not gonna like it. That's funny. 10 backers. Woo! We need like a bell to ring. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's look in here.
Like a bartender. Yeah.
Do. Oh, look, I got this.
Don't get into mommy's wine.
Yeah, please don't. Liquid motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should have a jingle for that.
A cup of ambition. Dolly Parton wrote true lyrics. Stumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen and pour myself a cup of ambition. Yawning, what the hell is this? What fuckery is this?
It was trippy, man.
From when you were on my show, I had to remind you that you were on my show.
That was trippy. That was like Doc and stereo.
No. Keep going.
So we have there's the glossy prints. We have the trading cards, the glossy trading cards, and then the next one is metal. We've got the metal. That's going to be a metal, and it's the same measurement as the comic cover. And I have to keep remember that because all my other prints are like 8.5 by 11, but this one's the same as a comic book. So that's going to look so amazing in metal. Like I'm so excited. And then there's the metal bookmarks. And these are kind of cool. I haven't gotten these yet. I already ordered them, and I did the 2 weeks one, so they should be here. But the first one is white metal with the black overlay, and then the other one is copper metal with the coloring overlay. So we'll see how awesome. And they have rounded covers. Rounded corners. So you're not going to be killed by these when you're using them. So FYI.
Have you gotten any of the metals before?
I've never seen a metal cover in my life, but I know that
they have like a texture.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. When it prints on the cover, like the black lines are actually raised. It's really neat. I just found out the first time when I got my issue number 2 because we did metals for the first time, and I was like, you're badass.
Well, I did it backwards, and I ordered black metal with the white, and the guy's like, you want white metal, and I was like, no, I totally was backwards, and he's like, you can do whatever you want, and I was like, no, you know better, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So it's white metal with the black overlay. And
is it from the Nerdables place?
Yeah, yes. Which no, this is Ready Comics.
Okay.
Does Notables do metal? I didn't know that. I would have ordered from them.
I don't know. I haven't really had time to go shopping on there because I've been so.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I didn't look at Nerdables, which by the way I love that, and I told them I love that name, but I actually called them straight up and I said I need a picture of the wood laser etched by Monday so I could put on my Kickstarter, and they said okay, and there it is.
There it is.
And it's shipped today, so it should be here in a couple of days. So I only ordered 3. So
how big is this?
I have no idea. I realized it after I ordered it. I didn't order on the website. I told them to make me an etching, and they said okay. I think it's the same as a cover. I think it's the 6.25 by 10.5, but 10.25. So I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna have to get the measurements on that. I know it's pretty big, but yeah. So it shipped today, so we'll see. But I ordered 3, so there's 3 in this campaign, and it's okay if one, no one wants to buy them. I'll just hang them up because I kind of want one.
I'll take one.
I kind of want one.
Cool.
But yeah. And then of course fun. So this one there's 6 left, and that's it. The artist doesn't really do it anymore. So there's 6 gold left. They're 6 inches tall. I don't know if that counts the staff. I probably should have measured that. But it's at least 6 inches. And so this is it. 6 go, and then that's it, and that's no more. So we'll see how that goes. And then the one that's actually the regular. What is it? Filament? What do they usually what do they use for 3D printing?
PLA.
Oh, all right, whatever you said. That's what that is. But the next one is resin.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I'm just saying the first one is like
it's PLA. It's plastic. Yeah. It's a plastic filament that goes through it. The machine melts it and constructs this, and as it cools down, it sticks together.
It looks cool.
Resin is way different.
Yeah, I love the detail on this. Now it's pre-primed, so someone can paint it, or they can just leave it as is. I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna keep one as is for me, and then I'm gonna paint one, and I used to do models, and I used to do art, so I'm going to see how that turns out.
I want to paint one.
The detail is phenomenal on that thing, and it's small, but you see all the details in person. Like, it just arrived yesterday, and I was like playing with them, and I was like, these are so cool. And to have it like the weird resin, it's like such a cool little rubber thing going. It's just awesome. I loved it, and the little mummy coming out from the bottom was so cool. So yeah,
I think
people look who it is.
Rich.
Oh, Rich.
Hello.
Hello. He's in class.
I'm in class, so I really can't speak loud. Who's here?
Thanks for coming on.
Who's here?
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Did you launch yet?
Yeah, yes. We pushed the button. There was a ton of people that were already on, so we were like, let's just push the button. And everybody was waiting. So.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for waiting for me. I appreciate it.
You didn't know
we would have watched by now anyway, even if we knew you were coming.
See, this is speaking of. All right, I'm going to shut up. Speaking of premature, women always bitch that men are premature. You just started this shit without even a.
I'm just going to go ahead and mute that.
Oh no! What happened here? I leave for 5 seconds and y'all bring
about us being premature. Come on.
What?
Someone.
Oh, Don says we're over 50%. Let's go look.
Someone just wrote me and was like, I have pledged to your campaign with a little, I will come back when I have more. And I was like, that's okay.
What's your goal? What's the goal?
Let's get funded. Woo.
Yeah.
All right, I'm jumping in here because I don't know how long I can. I don't know how long I can stay. So hear what I say. Last night we launched a book right here on this network, and it funded in 90 minutes. Actually, less than 90 minutes. Let's do it again. Let's do it again right now. Come on.
Click it, Laurie. Click it.
All right, we'll play that one instead of you singing Dolly Parton. The best part about that is I can see you all dancing in the back.
I'm surprised you can dance.
Yeah.
That's the best ever. Thanks for putting it together, Doc.
Thanks,
Hold
Doc.
up, you guys. I just want you to know that the book we launched last night sits right now at $4,300 with 64 backers.
Wow.
God bless. Good.
Near
God bless.
X. Near X. I love it. Bill Moss, those guys are killing it over there.
Bill Moss is my hero. I adore this man. He's a good guy.
They seem
Good guy.
like good guys. Yeah.
He is. He's a very good individual. Very noble person. I like him.
What is it called? What book is this?
Nira X.
Nira X. It's a children's book.
No,
and
I don't think so. I was like, I saw the cover of that.
I don't think there's any children's book that has X in the cover, but I could be wrong. So.
No, Nira X she's a female heroine or whatever you want to call
Heroine.
it.
You know, not the stuff you shoot, the stuff the girl.
But yeah, that's our sponsor, Committed Comics, right here next to it, right here. Committed Comics. Those guys. That's their book. I was honored that they came out and did their launch party again with us, and glad that we could again make sure to help them get seen and get funded quick. Now let's do that again. And let's get Doc funded because I'm tired of looking at his grumpy face. I want to see him smile more. All right. Look, guys, it's not, if you see something you like, just back it. Just back it.
Yeah. Listen to Pops. He knows everything.
No, he doesn't. I don't know everything.
Except where he's going. Yeah, he knows everything except where he's going to be.
I don't know a damn thing.
You're a teacher. I hope you know something.
I know a lot about I know everything about what I'm teaching, just not about this stuff.
You said you don't know anything. You know
something.
So we can get this pillow?
Yes.
I have to get back to class. How are you guys going to be open? Are you guys going to still be on after 6 o'clock? I mean, like in the next 45 minutes.
Possibly.
We end around that time.
Yeah.
You can go till 2 Eastern.
Which is 7 o'clock.
But at some point, I have to eat.
Yeah. I haven't eaten either, but
I look at it like this: if it's a launch party and you got double-digit viewers,
we're gonna keep going. Yeah.
You keep going, right?
I'll be back at around 6. All right. Within another 45 minutes. Bye.
Bye. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm looking ahead.
We judge those. We judge these by the response, right? I mean, if you got people watching and you got people still sharing it out, you don't leave.
No, but
I got to take a phone call, so I'm going to step away for a minute. But I'm not leaving.
See, that's what you do. That's what you do. If somebody take over for a minute, I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah. So I was going to say, Corissa, I really think you did great by adding all these extra little add-ons. First off, they're high quality for sure, but also they're unique and different. It's not just print. You have the plushies, you have the little figures, you have the stickers, you have the buttons, you have all the different things. It makes it turn into more of a brand than just a comic book, and that's really, there's value there.
Or an obsession.
Well, it's nice for people to customize their own reward. So it's like the base one is the book, obviously, but then you can add on anything.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. I'm in shock right now. Who is this guy that speaks of branding? Who is this guy? Finally somebody gets it. Finally somebody gets it. Look, it's not the titles under the brand. It's the freaking brand. People see Marvel on something. What do?
Yeah.
They buy it, even if it's crap.
Not that mine's crap.
I'm saying Marvel, but I'm saying the whole thing is they built a brand.
Yeah.
That sells the title, whatever the title is. Build your brand. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it.
Right. Now, just in case there's anybody watching, which we should have done this like a long time ago in the show, but if nobody knows who Corissa is, why don't you give them your elevator pitch?
No.
You need to do it.
No. Okay, so this story is the simplest version. And I always say it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets Supernatural and Silent Hill in the Resident Evil world. And it's about Seraphina and Raven, who are soulmates. She's an angel descendant. He's a demon descendant. And she was created from an angelic weapon that can tip the scales of heaven and hell. And both of their fathers are after it and will do anything to get to it. So they have to survive against everything, including hellhounds, vampires, ghosts, zombies. I don't know. There's tons of stuff.
Anubis.
Anubis. Yes, he means well. But of course, our zombie mermen and skeleton birds and all that fun stuff. They're all there, and humans, which are one of the worst.
Right. That cult was really nasty, man.
Right? I mean, and they thought that they were worshiping Remno. They thought that he was their god. So they did whatever he wanted. But yeah. So but yeah, and then so pretty much it's a survival horror adventure Romeo and Juliet in hell version of a story. And
okay, stop.
It's never boring. That's my favorite thing.
Carissa's good at pitching until it's like she gets to the point where it's like, okay, that's it. The pitch is over.
Yeah.
Pitch you off.
I don't like pitching my story.
I know, but you did great. That was really good. You're getting way better at that, by the way. But just so you're looking at this cover, people, there's of course Grant for a name, and then literal. This is this lady right here, Jessica, who is with us today, which is amazing, and we're going to work on getting her on the Tuesday Morning Brew to come hang out with us at some point. And then, of course, Jonas DaCosta, which is the interior artist. So very cool. We'll have to get him on here, too, at some point to come hang out. We'd like to meet him. What time zone is he in?
He's 5 hours ahead.
He's in the UK?
UK, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he probably could do a Tuesday show because that's right when, but he wouldn't be allowed until he finishes his pictures. So
stop. Carissa's like, Jess, what are you doing? Go write. And then Jonas, he can't come on the show. He has to go draw.
yeah. There's rules here. But yeah. He could probably definitely come on, and he does want to do. He is planning on eventually. He wants to come do a show in the States with me at a con. So
cool.
Yeah, see, he understands. Elevator pitches and tough.
It is.
And I got trapped in an elevator.
I
got trapped in an elevator in a basement. I don't like elevators. So I don't like elevators.
I don't know if you guys know or not, but Abo, they're based in Texas too.
Nice. Cool. I'll be there next year.
You guys need to meet. Joe and Mo are awesome. You guys got to bring them into your little Texas crowd down there, man. You got to make them part of the
Texas Mafia.
Yeah.
The only problem is just because you're in Texas doesn't mean you're not like a day's journey away. So
that doesn't matter. You're madness. You're all madness. That's what matters. Y'all need to get to know each other and promote each other, just like you guys have done. I'm saying there's another Texas guy to bring into your little crowd.
Well, now Corissa is closer to me in Tennessee than they are to each other in Texas.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about Paul and Lori.
Me too.
In Texas.
Me too.
Andrew, Gabriel, all you guys need to all
depends on where they are.
Sam, all you guys.
So
Sam is close by. We see him.
Carissa, Stephen B, Tanner, and myself are all within a couple of hours driving of each other.
You better not, Quentin. Watch
it's
it.
Big. Yeah.
Honeycomb big. Yeah.
Oh no. Rich is not here.
No.
There you go.
Stretch goal. Okay. All right. We accept that. What stretch goals you got working this time?
Okay, so the first stretch goal got a little out of hand.
You think?
I asked people if they wanted to donate their issue 1 PDF And yeah, we have 16 people that were kind enough to donate their issue ones for our campaign. 16. So if we get to 1,300, every single person will get, even if you pay $5, you will get 16 other issue ones, and all epic. There's Laurie's in there, of course, and Paul's and Rick's, and yeah, and Night Wolf is in there, and Timothy's is in there, and there's a ton. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so for even if you do $5 and we get to 1,300, you're gonna score.
I had 8 in mine. I thought I was doing well, but geez.
Yeah, but in your defense, you didn't do electronic bundles before. You stole that idea from us.
I did. Totally did.
How did you not have that before?
I mean, we did, but it was a different way. I had it as actual backer levels where like Sam, Trey, and Brandon, the zombie bros. So we had like Ray's and Avalon and Path of the Pill Rider 1, and we bundled that together as a backer level called the Zombie Starter Pack. Gotcha. So people could do that. It just is a PDF download, but this is way better. So of course I was like, I saw someone do this and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great way to support other independent, comic book creators. Get your story out there so that way hopefully we can cross audiences, and it's great for the backers too because they can, like you said, back a $5 digital and get 17 comics. It's just ridiculous. That's amazing.
And side note, the PDFs all come with the my PDFs for Redemption comes with the black and white and the colored. So technically you would get 18 PDFs for $5.
Wow.
And my client just wrote, she goes, oh my God, it was so hard to not get everything. I went with the option to get the amazing metal print, which is going to look so cool.
Yeah. Those are so stinking cool. They really are. I can't wait for you to get those.
That image was so popular. I sent out some of those tarot cards we're making with Charter, and that one was, I mean, even other people who were trying to create that card said that your art was the best and better than their work. So, I mean, a lot of praise for that piece.
Cool. That's great to hear.
I don't know if you're still doing, but Rick's for the tarot is using my characters as the lovers, which is my favorite.
Perfect.
Ever.
I know. I wish I was further into my story because man, do I have some perfect characters for that. We just haven't met them yet.
Well, he'll have to do another deck.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
Nope, we're not doing that. So
I was looking
at this one, Corissa.
What happened?
Well,
in this picture, Anubis is fighting.
So that's my banner. This is a not so cute version of the Fur Demon. He is actually, this is where it kind of goes with which one's good and which one's bad. So Anubis is on the side of good on this one, and he's fighting against the Dark Cupid you got there.
It's a what?
It's a fur demon. It's a deer demon. And he comes along later on. I just really wanted the image of it, but you can see his petticoat is the same on his little plushie. So.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, why is he wearing clothes?
Yeah, no, it's a demon. It's a higher end demon, and he's actually after Draven, and then of course he's after Sierra for revenge. But this is Anubis trying to stop him. So it just is a very cool image.
Yeah,
and that's actually the bookmark that is going to be. Which is right here is the bookmark, which is not out of the plastic yet. I should probably do that.
Here, show me.
See. But yeah, it's glossy and it looks awesome. And this was my my panel, as you can see. This is what I take to the cons that I suck at. That's what people see. So awesome. Yes, I love the color. And that's my artist, by the way. That's Jonas DaCosta. So.
That's Jonas that did that. Yeah, I was going to say that looks like his Anubis.
Yes.
Third stretch goal, 2,300. Everyone gets PDF of issue 1 of Damnation, the prequel.
It's to see where they met. This is a different artist. Apollo, the little rat on the bottom of the screen with the giant spiders. He's one of the plushies you can get on the add-ons. That's Apollo's rat that was sent to her, and he's in that issue, but kind of in the background. But yeah, that's her little guardian in the spinoff. He's not in the Redemption. So I just realized she doesn't have any pets in Redemption, but she has like 2 or 3 in like spinoff. So yeah. And this is the print. That's the original Ken Hunt from DC. That's his original drawing, which looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
In its own right. So that's the print. Oh, that's the trading card. Yeah.
Right.
You can get the print as an add-on, but this is the only way to get the trading card. Is the sketchbook? Yeah.
Hey, let me go back to the prequel real quick. I was proofing this for Corissa, and having read through her comics already, there's a lot of good information in here. I really hope that we can push ourselves to this stretch goal, because there's information in here I didn't realize, at least in when I was going through it, how young Sarah is in this first prequel, and it kind of, I don't know, it gives a different touch to the character. What we want in storytelling is more depth, and this prequel does give you some more depth.
Yeah, and and for the prequel, so the spinoff is them at this age, and it's the what if they got to run away. So I'm hoping that we can eventually do the spinoff, because we have 5 books for that, and you get to see Sarah as a whole. You get to see her grow into the badass that she is in Redemption, because as you can see, she's kind of hiding around Draven, and she's just kind of scared of everything, and to see her grow into a fighter, it's remarkable. But Draven's always a badass, so he's just there.
I also like how she changes into this costume she's in. She's not just naturally into a swimsuit cosplay. Yeah. She's actually she transfers into it for a good reason, and that's another part that I like about good storytelling, is you're throwing some sensuality in there without just overtly doing it just because. Some of those comics that are out there, they're sleazy for the purpose of being sleazy, but yours are really well done. That's a high quality sleaze.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. That makes today's future clip. Like we have a vaccine Dolly Parton.
That was way better than me and Arsenic Lullaby. Way better. That was better.
That's a high quality sleaze right there.
That was better.
I'm gonna have to put that.
I just said I couldn't find dude's stuff. He's like, that's some high quality sleaze.
I'll have to add that to the background at the back of the graphic novel reviews. And I'm going to be
I was going to say that's a review for sure.
Yeah, that's a cover quote. Yeah,
it's going to go right under
the best one is your mom.
Yeah, it's going to go right under my mom's, where it says, "I finally read your story, and besides all the F words, it's pretty good." That's mom. So 2 reviews now for my graphic novel. So awesome.
I know. I was like, I need a review from my mom. Like, why all the guts? That's funny.
They sent me the proof for issue 4, so I have to go through that with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah. So anyway,
that'll keep you busy after the show.
Yeah, good thing I love my story, man, because I got to read that thing like 20,000 times. So
67% funded or something like that. $673. $673.
Damn.
721. Shit, it went up again while I was talking. Damn.
I'm telling you, they had to read all of this stuff I had.
I just want you to know, the whole time I was sitting here waiting for my computer to act like it wanted to cooperate with me, which it's still skipping in and out right now. The whole time I was waiting, I had my phone out, and I was sharing the stream to all the comic groups that Pop Seeley account is attached to. So I shared the shit out of it while I was trying to get back in here. I just wanted to know
Pops. I love Pops. Oh,
Ian Nichols.
You guys got to get that
physical item. Randomly selected foil or holochrome trading card of this.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, like, it doesn't show out on a picture, but I should get a video of it. It's got the cool. I don't know if you'll see it here, but it's got the coolest coloring to it.
Yeah, I can just imagine that in foil or a holochrome. That would be amazing. To do this one in a black light, like Doc has.
Yeah, on a tapestry or something like that would be amazing.
Yeah.
This is the foil. You can see the shine to it.
Hold on.
So you got this is the shine. These are the cards, but you could see it better in the print. So and it came out the colors. I mean, they just look amazing. He did such a phenomenal job, and he digitally colored this, but he does offer watercolor, and I am definitely going to save up for that because I think it would look amazing.
Watercolor, yeah. You should do like Doc does blacklight tapestries.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all ever heard that saying, when it rains, it pours?
Yeah.
For me, it's when it pours, it hurricanes.
Yeah. We have the tornado.
But no, I just mean it doesn't, when it pours, it's like way worse than pouring.
Yeah. That sucks.
I mean, that cannot get a break zone right now. Now my computer's starting to fucking.
Yeah.
You're telling me about not being able to catch a break? We stand in Tornado Alley with a matador's cloak going, ole!
Wow. So these are all the add-ons.
Oh, so here's the hat.
Yes. Yeah. So these are the add-ons. You can also. Yeah, there's a hat, and you can also get all of the issue ones, all the covers. Jessica's like 721. No. And you can
now,
get
Corissa.
Yes.
How in the world are you possibly financing all this and only funding for 1,000? What I'm saying is, boys and girls, what a bargain!
I know.
What a bargain! This girl has put her money, time, heart, and soul into this project.
Yes.
She put her money where her mouth is, so it's worth it. I have them. I've read them. You want them. Go get them.
I love Doc was like, I need more when he read those.
I could take a hit.
I just realized these aren't actually, I should put these in the rewards, but I forgot about them because I originally didn't have them. These are the hoodies and the t-shirts and the sweatshirts. They are add-ons, but they're also as a reward tier for both t-shirts and the hoodies. So this is their picture.
Well, that's good. Yeah. So like if someone wanted a different tier that didn't have a t-shirt and just wanted to add one, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't want to make somebody spend a ton of money. Just, I want them to get the stuff they want to get.
The one stuff that they want. Yeah.
Something else on that, Corissa. I didn't see this. Maybe you tell me if it's there. On the add-ons, is there a place where the creator can sign our comics?
I have actually, I can't, I'm going to eventually get the artist, but there is, you're right, I didn't add it. There is an issue I have for issue 1. Mm-hmm. We have both of, we just did it this past weekend. I went to her house and we both signed 25 copies. So there is an issue 1. I should probably add that.
Ooh, yeah, that's something that I want.
I had a request for this too. It's an add-on just to like, if they're backing like just a book level, but they want it signed, they can add on like $1 or $2, and then you guys can sign it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that on yours, and then I meant to add it, and but it's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that.
We'll add it.
We're eventually going to. So my artist wants the printed, and I'm doing it as he's like, I'll pay for shipping. I was like, no, I think I can pay for your shipping. So I'm sending him a bunch of issues, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna send you a bunch. Like, have the printer send it directly to them so he can sign it, and then we can have all signed. So eventually, maybe for the graphic novel, we'll do something like that where it's all signed.
Cool.
But yeah, this is the song, which is the song in the video that you played before, but sped up. I sped it up so it gives you a heart attack. It's not generally that fast. Yeah, it's just a little sped up. But this is the song. These are the lyrics of the song.
The song.
That's right. And those are the lyrics. This is from Permissible Indulgence, which is an amazing band that is trying to get out there. You can find them on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and they have great music and great videos. So when you get that, it's $5 as an add-on, but you also get the full song, an instrumental, and a full song with the vocals and the lyrics and stuff like that.
Dang.
And Laurie, look where you are, script consultant.
Oh, hey. It's not about me.
I forgot to put the warning up. I have to put the warning for the.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say usually that's at the top though, isn't there?
Yeah, that's a screw. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. Hold on. If I have it on this computer, I don't even know if I have it on this one.
Everybody. And then of course the highly recommended Kickstarters, Night Wolf.
I'm going to be adding more. I completely forgot about doing that, and I am going to request whoever has one that's live or going live to let me know, and I will add them to it. Let me see if I can find the warning. There it is. I'll do this.
Now it's going to be stuck in my head too.
Don't stop it. No, don't
I
stop
know it really is.
No. Hello, Carol.
Carol!
Get back in the basement.
Hey. So close, so close.
That's your 3 minutes out of the basement. Now get back to work.
Now you sound like Corissa.
Yep. I got my work ethic from Doc, man.
You guys are funny.
Carol was sick last week and she was whining about it. So I gave her a multivitamin and a hairy cough drop out of the bottom of my pocket.
Nice.
She's all better now.
Such a good boss.
She has no choice. But I'm hungry, she says.
Eat a Snickers.
I gave her a handful of Rice Krispies. She'll be all right.
No, I want Rice Krispies.
Eat a Snickers. Snickers really satisfies. That's what I hear.
There you go.
Okay, there. I added it under the covers at the top. You have been warned.
Refresh.
If it might take a second, I don't know.
There it is.
Woohoo!
You have been warned. Yes. I was like, this girl has a warning on her comic. That's the first thing I remember when we first started talking, and I was like, we could be friends. It's like, yep,
this reminds me how I met Corissa. I think how I met you was I just kind of followed you and liked your Facebook page, and you contacted me saying, hey, I see you're doing a Kickstarter, and you just backed it. And I'm like, what the heck? She just I don't know who this person is. All right. I just friended her because I'm randomly building up comic followers, and she goes and she supports my Kickstarter. And I'm like, this is amazing, this girl. And then we just started talking and been friends ever since. Carissa is like that. For anybody out there watching who is wondering, well, I want to support the comic, but do I want to support the person? You better support the person. She's genuine. She's open. She's honest. She's real.
She's mean as a snake. Exploitative.
She'll tell you exactly what she's thinking. She won't hide any secrets. I hate that fake people kind of thing. She's not fake. She's hardworking. She puts her whole heart in it. She's a great person. So support her work because you support her. And that's why a lot of us are here actually today.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Rick.
I love her.
And just to answer Quentin, who asked me animation. Just as a side note, so I've been asked if I want a movie or a show, and it would have to be a rated R animated series. So there's that.
That'd be awesome. That would be great to get the Castlevania treatment of your comic. That would be awesome. I would totally watch it.
But yeah, thank you, Jessica. She's like, Chris is amazing. You're biased. You don't get the answer. But I appreciate that, Rick, and I do like to support my other all the indie people out there, and I feel like it's the best community I've ever been in, because everyone's so supportive, and I know there's one or two jerks out there, but I've been very lucky and shielded, mostly by Laurie, because she'll kill anyone that
I will. I'll run you over with my car
with the knives, all of her knives.
Yeah,
I was like, who needs knives? I'll just hit you with my car.
That's right.
She runs herself over with her car.
I did run myself over with a car.
Yeah, she ran herself over. Yeah, like Spawn. That would be awesome.
I'm a professional.
Yeah,
like Spawn. That would be really cool too.
I remember I forgot all about that. That was how I originally met Rick, and I was like, I'll back it, and I backed it, and then we were talking, and he's like, so when are you gonna have one? I was like, I have one that's live. He's like, why didn't you say anything? I was like, I didn't want you to think I backed it, so you backed mine. So I didn't say anything.
Told you she's real. She's just a real, genuine helper. It's true.
But I mean, on top of her personality and her support of the indie community, her comic kicks ass. So it's like there's nothing really holding you back, people. You can support the person, you can support the art, you can support the story, the comic in itself. It's an all around, full package you get. It's really nice. You can customize your own reward. There's so many things, speaking of rewards, because I was looking, it's like you could get $5 for the PDF of issue 1, and so it's really 2 because she's giving you both black and white and color. And then when we break that stretch goal, because we will, you'll get another 16 comics.
Right.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
That just shows how many people are awesome that would donate issues for me, which I very much. Yeah, Jessica, go right.
Get back to work.
Yeah, and Dawn, I fully appreciate. I mean, even if people can't, obviously pay or anything, sharing it helps, and just being a support, like on my shows, so I look like I know people. Dawn follows me around, and she goes to every live one I have, so it looks like I have this caravan that just follows me around. So
you do have a fan following, Corissa.
And Dawn is great.
We love you.
And that's half the battle sometimes, because we all try to utilize social media to promote our projects, but the algorithm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it works against you when you are promoting something on a third-party website. Anytime there's a mention of Kickstarter or the word link, or there's an actual link, the algorithm will suppress your post. So the way that we beat that is to have people like Dawn, Corissa shares mine all the time, Paul will share, Rick will share, all the stuff in the madness. Doc, I mean, like, the reason that we have our support system helps beat that algorithm and let new people see us, because I don't have all the same friends as Doc on social media, or Corissa or Rick. So when we post each other's things, we're hitting a new market and, beating that algorithm. So it is super important for shares. And sometimes it's harder to get people to share a link or support that way than it is to get someone to be a backer. So, it's weird, but we love everybody.
I have over 1,000 odd, never met French people in my friends. So when I share yours, it's getting all the way to Paris.
You have French people in your group?
I don't know why, but when I started following people, I said, well, if I have 50 people in common with this person, I'm just going to follow them, or I'm going to invite them to be my friend. And I don't know how it happened, but 1,000 people were just speaking French in my feed. I don't know what happened.
Nice.
I don't know.
Rick, I have to say, Rick is the most supportive person out there, because he makes sure to share everybody's, and he doesn't just share it like a lazy version of me, but he actually says this whole paragraph of cool stuff, and he backs the ones that I share, and so Rick, it creates this whole community, especially with Charter, and just he's the one that brought me in it. He's the one that kept bugging them. I don't want to bother them. Oh no, I got this. And he'll go bother them for 3 hours straight. And they're like, fine, we'll talk to her if he just shuts up.
That's not how it went.
Yeah, sure.
I got that post idea about putting a paragraph ahead. I got that from Timothy Fling. I mean, that's what he does. Timothy does that as well. And I noticed that when I was zooming through my feed on Facebook, I would stop at his post because there's something there unique. It wasn't just another picture, another video. So I think having a little blurb actually gets people to stop and look. And so I'm trying to have that happen to your guys' posts as well.
And I appreciate that. 'Cause it really does suck, the whole algorithm thing. I mean, especially since lately, I used to get 1,900 views on my Twitter post, and now it's gotten better. I added a check mark just to see if it helped, because I figured it might help a little, and it does. Oh. Yeah, I added the check mark. It's $11 a month, but the best part of it was you can do 4 times more writing on a tweet. So I always have to cut down what I say, because I talk nonstop, I write nonstop. So now I can do more. So we'll see how the check mark goes. But yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta bounce. We got a funeral we gotta go to.
Ooh, sorry to hear.
Sorry about that.
I gotta go put on a shirt and a tie.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Best of luck, Corissa, as always.
you.
Thanks for having me out, Laurie.
Absolutely. And everybody that's watching, remember to go support Doc's Indiegogo for Pariah Blood and Mud. We posted his link in the comments, but he's in the position where he is shadow banned. So unless you click that link and go to the page, you can't actually look it up on Indiegogo, which is unfortunate. So let's help him get funded. Like Pop said, he's tired of looking at his grumpy face. We want to see his happy face.
Yeah.
When he finally get over the finish line. So
yeah.
And he left right when I started asking for people to do stuff because it makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, Corissa, on this campaign that you're going through here, you're almost to your pledge number, which is amazing. And I knew you'd be there in the first day for sure. But I was going through the math here. If you look at the math, people are pledging on average $40. And I went down through your campaign, and almost everybody is buying something, $20, $10, $30, but not the $40+ And what that makes me know is they're actually buying your add-ons. They're actually going through and saying, I want the stickers, I want the keychain. And I mean, that's where you're getting some extra sales. So I think you put together a really good campaign here.
Cool.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought it was too much, but I have no ability to shorten things, hence the 5 books and, all my issues.
But I like how you have $10 issues for 1 and then 4. So if people just want to start at the beginning, they can just get number 1.
Yeah.
And then of course, if they want to commit, they can do these catch-up tiers. But I like it's like where people can be like, okay, I can't do all 4. But obviously they don't want to start at 4 because they'll miss out 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So that's something that I did not do, where you could just get printed issue number 1. So I think that was cool.
And PDF number 1 too. So you can get PDF number 1 for $5, or you can get PDF 4 for $5. So
or you can do this catch-up tier right here. So 15 or more gets you PDFs of 1 through 4. So it's a great place to start.
You get the black and white and color. So it's 8.
So technically 5, yeah.
And we're going to get the prequel out there, so you'll get that because we're going to hit the stretch goal.
Yep.
I mean, this is a very good value for sure.
Yeah. $15 is when we start getting variant covers. So you get the printed cover, the PDF, and then you actually get a small sticker and the logo sticker too. Nice.
I love the stickers.
I know you do. You're always like pressuring me to get more stickers. She's like, "Where is your Big James sticker?" And I was like,
I pressured you for the stickers, and you need a Big James pillow because I want a Big James pillow. Like, I
might order 2. Okay, I'll order one for me, and I'll put it on the next Kickstarter. You better go get it.
I have tons of pillows here. I have 3. I have the I just realized he's here somewhere. I have the cute Anubis.
Why, Quentin?
This is cute Anubis. This is fighting Anubis. They're just pillows galore. So, yeah.
See, I think my kids would eat that. So
I got a question about your story, Corissa, and I don't want you to give away any secrets if this is for a future comic, but I do have a question for you, and I've been going through these, and so I mean, if I have a question, maybe other people who are fans of yours will have the same question. Explain to us your logo, the Worthy Chaos, where the names came from, the little dongle there that they carry in the comics.
I've never heard it called that. So so there is hints. So it's not technically a secret. They don't know. So the 2 main characters, Seraphine and Draven, have no idea. They think it's a keychain, which I wonder how stupid they are that they think that. But it's a keychain to them. I don't know. It glows and there's things in there. But right now it's a keychain, and it's actually an angelic weapon that she was created from, and her father Remnal, he used it to carry souls. So everything in there it has the power of souls, and their powers are kind of latent right now. But that does help come out later. But it's Remnal's, and that's her father's. It was his weapon. And the Asmin, the demon, he wants that weapon. He's actually a chaos demon, and he wants the powers of souls, and then it can tip the scales of heaven and hell. So it can actually win the war if they get this. Now, there is a secret to it that is not until later. Remnal has another reason for it. It's not for the war, and he kind of hints to it, but he doesn't say a lot about it. Now, for the name, She, you saw the prequel, so you kind of know. She's very like, I'm so sorry this happened. I'm sorry you got hurt. Like she's very always. She feels like a burden all the time, like constantly. So she always tells Draven, I'm so sorry that you had to do that because of me or because of this. So he always says, don't worry, you're worth it. And so all the chaos that she brings in, because her angelic blood, just everything attracts to it. She caused, even when she was little, she didn't even know why. Everything attracts to it. So she's the worthy chaos. And Draven thinks that she's worth anything, death or anything he has to do. So she's the worthy chaos, and that's where the name came from.
So a woman is chaotic and still,
Shocker, right?
Yeah, it sounds like my wife actually. Total worthy chaos.
Tread carefully, but you already crossed that line. Oops.
So, I want to say, so Carissa she has a similar name to mine. That's actually my neighbor and my client. So yes, so she's supporting me.
I know.
She's absolutely amazing.
Corissa is the best. Love the shit out of her, and I can't wait to read a masterpiece.
You know, I've been trying not to curse, but if my clients are going to curse, they know I curse, so that doesn't really matter.
So I didn't curse. I'm just reading from a prompt. It wasn't my word.
Oh, she's talking about Carissa.
Damn.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I've been trying to be in my best behavior, but all my clients.
Hey, Quinn.
Quinn.
Did you? Hi. Oh, hi, Rich. Who are you? Anyway.
It's Carol.
Rude.
Rich, you have a huge echo in that room you're in, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah,
cool.
It's a very acoustic room you're in. Somebody should be in there playing music. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, Metronome has all the music shit in there. What's the goal? Did you get your goal?
Not yet.
722 close.
Oh
Getting
my
there.
God, that's amazing. Oh my God.
Thank you.
So amazing. Like,
Thank
wow. Look, it's Anubis.
Yeah, isn't he amazing?
He looks scary.
He looks so like menacing and like old and decrepit.
He looks menacing and old, decrepit. Oh my God, it looks like
He looks like Rich.
He looks like Rich. Oh my God, his Rich is disgusting. Oh my God. He smells bad too, I heard.
Dude, he probably smells like old cheese.
Old cheese. Okay.
Limburger.
Technically, all cheese is old.
Like old Limburger.
Yeah,
and
right?
Everything. It's disgusting.
Ew.
I kind of want to know. I want to know how that came about. You know, just cheese being left out, milk being left out, and creating cheese, and be like, let's eat it. So
I don't know.
Ew. I think it was probably something more than that. I don't know. Hopefully.
Should have been an aphrodisiac or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but I mean, like, you gotta wonder about some things that people eat. Like, whoever came up with the idea of eating crawfish?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I used to catch those for fun.
I can't stand those. I am not going to get into that.
They're tiny, and it's like you have to eat like 75 of them to fill up, so it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, shrimp's kind of the same, right? Baby shrimp.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's
like
for the environment or something.
I guess if it's
like,
there, we'll eat it.
It's okay. She goes, pardon my French. It's okay. You can curse.
Pardon my French. That's all right. You're in a good place here. I don't think
good environment to do that. Yeah.
Since when is the French language, associated with profanity?
Pretty much all the time.
But he wants to know from where. Like where? Why?
Yeah. Why did we say that? I don't know. But I mean, like
because they always sound rude, even if they're talking like regularly. So you're just
like if you speak Russian, it just sounds like you're arguing all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To any of the backers out there, she didn't say that French people were rude. Just back her project, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, French people are rude. French people are rude and they smell bad too.
I did not say that. I said they're perceived to be more rude, but
like Anubis. Listen. I was looking at your reward tiers before, but this one really stands out to me because you included that metal print. And typically when you're getting printed comics with a metal cover, they go for $100. And this one, you pledge $55. And you get printed for, the printed issue, regular cover, plus a metal print. So PDF, look at all the stuff she has in here. PDF printed comic of 4, Anubis sticker, small logo sticker, randomly selected poster print on an 8.5 by 11 glossy 12-point board, large chibi sticker of Anubis, mirror logo sticker, Anubis button, randomly selected glossy trading card, and the metal print. Wow.
Laurie always says
how much stuff is in here for $55. This people, you should definitely go get this one because this could easily be $125.
Yeah.
With how much stuff is in there.
Good
She just
deal.
wants you to have it because she
I
loves all this
did.
stuff.
I did. I
She's
love
not
merch.
selling this stuff. She's giving it away, people.
Pretty
Come
much.
get it.
Pretty much. And it's you could probably get the it's like 50% off is what I would say. All the stuff that's in here. If you were to get this somewhere else, it would be double.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's ever heard my saying, but I always say, go get her comic first and come get mine afterwards.
Yeah.
Prelude to Aurora is awesome. I backed it. I backed everybody's because everyone's awesome. And there is we kind of stopped doing the add-ons. We got interrupted, but I wanted people to know in the add-ons with the plushies, they all come with a suede card, which is the weirdest card ever.
Suede card?
It pretends to be something it's not, but it's a suede
Excuse
card.
me?
You go all the way to add-ons, like the very add-on.
I'm in the add-ons, am I not?
No, you're in rewards.
Lulu.
Got me a little sick there. Calm down.
I know, everybody's like, stop scrolling so fast.
You see next to Apollo, that little card, it's suede. So all
That's
the
a suede?
Yeah, it's suede. It's soft and weird. And I don't know. I had to get it to be like, what the heck is a suede card? But yeah, this is a suede card. I don't know how
I did not know you had suede cards.
Yeah, there is a better picture of it. It's a little suede card. And I just added it this morning to the other plushies too. So, which I don't even know if they're there, but suede card. So get Apollo because he's awesome. So
where is your space bar?
I don't have a space bar. This is the one I'm using right now. There's no space bar. My
space bar.
It's awful. It's it's my $1,400 computer lasted 6 months before the space bar disappeared. And if you look, there's a little dot in the middle, and that is what I use. I hit the little dot while I'm writing.
Come on, people.
I was like, is it functional?
We got to get her a tier to get her a space bar. Come on, people.
So when I type on this thing during anything, that's why I'm so slow, because I'm like, okay. And I'm the person that I can type without looking at the keyboard, because I was taught to look blindfolded.
Yeah.
So it's very annoying to slow down, because I could type really fast blindfolded, but now this stupid space bar is missing. So yeah.
They don't normally teach people to type with the
That was
blindfold
New York.
on.
That was New York.
Not anymore.
You might want to question that.
No, they would literally put like
they put a piece over the keyboard. So you
But that's not blindfolded.
This is also true.
That was the test, is being blindfolded. But the page.
Quentin, you're funny.
Damn
Keyboard
straight.
is a gangsta.
Yeah, that just
Put
shows
it around
you.
the block.
Nothing stops me when it comes to this. I have to do keyboard or no keyboard or buttons or whatever. If I need hieroglyphics, it's gonna get done.
That's funny.
Yes.
So yeah, okay. So first of all, your T-shirt ones are giving away a lot of stuff too.
All the
high tier stuff. She just crams full of goodies.
Yeah, I just I like stuff.
$65, all 3 covers, metal bookmark, plus sticker, poster print, sticker, button.
No, I will.
Trading card.
I don't know if you noticed, but all of my tiers, it goes upwards. So you don't lose anything by going higher. So everything that was in the past is in the tier before it is usually the smaller ones anyway in the next tier. Because I didn't want anyone to miss out on it just because they're going to the next tier.
I think you need to make a keychain with a kitchen sink on it. So that we can put that the kitchen sink is also included in your tiers.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So
I have
wait. You're giving people the scripts?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Electronic scripts, but yeah.
Yeah, of course, electronic, but still they get to read it. That's cool.
Yes.
Oh, I heard about that. I've seen that done in like trade paperbacks where they'll put part of the script in the back so people can see how the script is.
Yeah, Jess, I'm wearing my sweatshirt that I forgot we had. That's why there's no listing for the sweatshirt. So here's the sweatshirt.
It's badass and super comfortable. Yes.
I have the same shirt queen as you. You gave me her name, and she's awesome. And yeah,
the shirt queen. She's amazing.
Yeah. So I got sweatshirts, and then I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I don't know why I don't like t-shirts. I love covering my sleeves. I have no idea why. But so I was like, do you have long sleeve t-shirts? And she's like, yeah. And of course it was after I ordered all the other ones. So
damn it.
But yeah, I know. But whatever.
Sticker button sounds like a promotional. What is the meme that's going around that's like peaches, 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 peaches? What is that?
No idea.
Nope.
There's a thing going around. People keep posting peaches, 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 peaches. I think it's a song.
I'm gonna have to.
That can be Carissa's new jingle. Sticker, 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 sticker button.
Yeah. It's actually so peach song. I guess it's I don't know. I just see a bunch of peach songs. I don't see anything repeated. And I did that without
peaches. Is that what it is? It's from Mario Brothers?
I don't know.
It's Mario Brothers. Who made the Peaches song?
I
saw that movie. I liked it.
Gotcha. Because I've seen that too. I just didn't take the time to listen to it. I was like, there's Jack Black being crazy again. But I didn't
even remember.
Yeah. It's from the Mario Brothers movie. Gotcha. I haven't seen it yet. I was waiting.
I liked it. That was a good movie. It was fun, is what it is.
So we're going to change the song from peaches, peaches, peaches to sticker, sticker, sticker. Sticker, sticker, button, sticker. Read the words.
Patent pending.
Sticker. Sticker, button, sticker, sticker.
Okay, so I'm seeing your campaign now with all this stuff that you're throwing in there.
Yeah.
All this extra stuff. And you were giving me heck about my stretch goals.
Yeah, because your stretch goals, if
none of it. No.
I'll fix it.
That's one way to do it.
How rude. How rude. None of my stuff costs, and all this stuff is, man, beautifully.
It's beautiful.
Price worthy.
It's chaotic pricing.
It's beautiful, price worthy. My stuff is not a sketch. Doesn't cost me but 10 cents.
I don't have anything for 10 cents. But if you find something for 10 cents.
Like I said, my sketch cards, me personally drawing a sketch card, throwing it in there, doesn't cost me what your beautiful stuff that you're adding into yours, and you're giving me heck.
Yeah, well, I don't have a sketch goal every $100, which is a great deal. So you have to deal with
like I said, my stuff doesn't cost me. Your stuff is very beautiful. You're giving it away. How are people not buying all this stuff you're giving away?
It is awesome stuff, I will say.
Yeah.
The ultimate, the last one, which I think that there's two of, is like the ultimate Anubis collection. It's got everything.
Yeah, look at all that.
Look at how long this reward tier is. It doesn't even fit on one screen. You have to scroll to read all of the things.
Yeah,
all these items that you get in any of these tiers. Just about
it has
any
the metal
of them.
print, I think. Yeah, it has the metal print, the metal bookmark, the wood. It has everything. Yeah, it's like I think I'm selling like the statue at like cost just to add everything to it.
Wow.
Yeah, and the statue's awesome. I'm scared to have it down here. And the his staff is metal, which is awesome.
What?
So yeah, good times. But that's like the ultimate. Any Anubis fan would love that. It's the ultimate.
There's 2 of those available. Wow.
Yes. That actually was slightly by accident.
I was gonna say wow. Oh, because when you order it, yeah.
I ordered 2 and one was damaged, and he made another one for me, and I kept the damaged one on my shelf just fine. And so I have 2. And I love my damaged one. He has a character now. The character has character.
Yes.
So Yeah, I'm actually gonna fix mine. I think I'm gonna. His knee is messed up, and it's like this. Like my artist thinks that, or my clay artist thought that it was in shipping. I'm telling him it's not. I think it's like, if it's too cold, the clay will expand, or too hot, or whatever. I think it was going from hot to cold, hot to. I think it made this weird line around, and probably no one would notice it, but So I'm gonna make him a bracelet out of clay, and so he's gonna have a little bracelet.
Okay,
for me.
Cool.
None of you get to see it, Michael. But yeah, see, 19 backers, woohoo!
Yeah, woo.
Very nice. I love that picture. Draven looks so badass there.
I know. I'm like, biceps.
Yeah, it's kind of neat because if you look really closely to all his skin, he's got scars going up and down his skin from like all that he's been through. And I don't think a lot of people notice that because you mostly only see it in covers because there's so much detail in the covers. Like, he does always have these scars. Draven's been, we don't dive into his past until book 4, where you can actually see some of it. And what he goes through in those 10 years that they were apart. She trained as a supernatural hunter during those 10 years. He was an assassin. So he went through a lot of crap.
To say the least.
Well, yeah, it was. So I'm looking forward to all my books, but a lot of the information's in the last 2 books, so you have to stick around to find out.
Do you have a favorite? You know how I'm always talking about issue number 8. Which one in book 1?
By book wise, my favorite is 3 because it's 11 or 12 issues of all Resident Evil world. They're trapped in. Think of Resident Evil 2, and all the lab creatures are from their blood because that's what the whole thing is. And so it's like Resident Evil, and then you have Anubis stalking them like Nemesis. So all of book 3 is my favorite. And I just started converting the scripts, and I absolutely love it even more than I did before, especially with Anubis, who like holds up his staff, and all of the zombies just part because he controls the dead. So he just like walks this horde
like parting the Red Sea.
That's exactly what I was thinking when he was doing it. Because my first thought was he was going to kill him with his staff. And I was like, wait a minute, he's Anubis. So he doesn't have to do that. But I promise he will kill monsters with his staff because that has to be seen. So
you have the full books. Tell us where to get the books if we want to buy one.
Oh, they're not for sale. You have to read the comic. Sorry.
Oh.
Nice try, Rick.
Yeah.
Taking each book and splitting it up into issues.
Yeah, it's 5 books, and they're between 90,000 to 103,000 words, or 100 and something. I don't know what book 4 and 5 is. It might be more, but a regular novel is generally around 80,000 words. So we actually wrote more than like a generic novel, and it wasn't intentional. And in fact, it was like we just wrote all these, and I'm like, I should separate these into like novels just so I can print them out for us. And then we were like, okay. And then I was like, let's make a comic. And she's like, okay. So here we are. So none of this was intentional. And we actually have Timothy. We actually have 11 books written. So about 80 issues. Because we have the spinoff, the prequel, and this one. So
why do you think she's releasing issues so quick when she has 80 issues to get through?
All I have to do is convert the scripts, which takes me about a day or 2 tops if I'm lazy. And then I have, I think I'm up to, I just started script 16, and it starts with Anubis parting the zombies. So I'm just started at the zombies, and I'm like, woohoo! So bring on the zombies. There's a couple of zombies in book 2, and I feel bad because I forgot all about book 2 because my mind is always on book 3 because book 3 was my original thought process, which is the reason why I created the goal. I mean, I was Claire Redfield for 15 years. So that was my goal, was one book. My goal was 1 book. We kind of went a little bit off the rails, but a little bit off the rails.
Just a little.
Yeah, but book 2, like I feel bad not giving it credit because I went to script it and I was like, the first issue had so much in it. I mean, there's zombies, there's our giant salamanders that just kill you with their tail. I mean, all this stuff. There's ghosts. They're in a haunted asylum. They can't get out. So I was like, I was like being very modest to myself. I was like, I forgot how good this was. Like, this is awesome.
So when you say books, you mean graphic novels, and then the chapters are within the book. So book 3 is actually which issues?
So book 3 would be issue 15 through 25 or 26. I'm not sure because I'm only up to 16. I separated them. I know where they're going to all end, and I apologize ahead of time. You guys are going to kill me, but I know where they all end, and they're all cliffhangers. Yeah, sorry, but for
that's awesome.
For the first zombie issue, like the first issue is them. I can't tell you because Laurie would yell at me, but something happens. Something happens in book 2 that gets somewhat resolved kind of in book 3 in the first issue. And then they go into the zombie world. And usually I have 10,000 words equals about an issue, between 9 and 12,000 words. And I wrote, I'm on page 10 and I only used up 1,000 words. So I don't know. It might be more than what I have. But right now it's 10 issues, but it looks like it's going to be like 11 or 12. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Oh, 10,000 words in the book equals 1 issue in the comic then. Okay. Yes. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Generally. I mean, it depends how much they think or how much they do. And the thing is, we added 2 new main characters to book 3, which I didn't warn my artist about. It's probably going to kill me, but we have. Sorry. We mostly brought him in to torture Draven because the other guy, it's a guy and a girl. And the guy flirts with Sierra like all the time, and Draven just punches him like almost every other time. But so yeah, we have jealous Draven, and then they get separated, just like Resident Evil 2 in the beginning, where you've got Claire and Leon separated. That's what happens. Draven is with this girl who he almost gets killed 5 times by leaving her behind, and then you have Sierra and Ryan on the other side getting there, and so and they get separated now and then, which tortures Draven to no end, but they're mostly together. And then so you have these 4 characters, and it's going to be harder to script. I think that's why, because now I have 4 characters, so 1,000 words actually has more talking and more stuff. So we'll see how many issues this is going to be. So my bad.
Yeah.
A lot of writing.
Sometimes they take a life of their own, you know. They just.
Oh, my characters have an utter. That I told you before with the cover for issue 5, my character in my head was not having it. I mean, there was Draven looking awesome, and then this hot, sexy vampire with her arms around him from behind and leaning against him, and Sierra is standing there with the machete, and it was awesome. It was awesome detail and crazy. And then my character's like, nope, redo it. So we have redone it. And now she's only like leaning on Draven, and Sierra is like in the action of chopping off her head. So it's actually an incredibly awesome issue cover, which we just started issue 4. So we're already on to issue 5. No rest for the wicked, man.
No rest.
Here's a question for you, Corissa. If you were to be put on a panel at a Comic-Con,
I would suck. Look ahead.
what deep knowledge could you share with people in the panel?
I don't have a lot going in my head. I don't know. Deep knowledge on like how to do this,
or your path, or what you've learned, or I don't know, anything.
I would say that the what keeps my story or our story more unique from other ones is that I had a co-writer who's amazing, who better be writing. And
who better be writing?
Oh, she's in the chat.
Better be writing. But she wrote the other characters. She wrote Draven. Nothing written for Draven. His speech, his thoughts, his actions. It's all Jessica, and I wrote all of Seraphina's. So you have completely different personalities for these, which is probably a little bit more unique than some people might be used to.
Right.
Because, you have co-writers, but how many of them actually wrote just that character for you? And so, like in issue 1, you can kind of see, he's doing his own thing. He's living his own life, and then they come together. So I would say, if not doing it in that way,
sorry,
Jessica, don't succumb. She's taking a break. You can too.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I have to get to writing too right after this. But that's, I think, the most unique part. And I would say to anybody, obviously I can't say go do that, go get someone to write your character for you. But I would say having a co-writer is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. Not only is she my sister now, who, I mean, we hang out in real life, and we spent 8 hours together the other day, and it was awesome. But I mean, this story is just so much more unique. And I kind of wish we're going to try to release the novels. That was a first try. We had an editor and they came in, but because we wrote it in RP format, we would literally have to lose half the story and merge it. And we absolutely refused. We would rather have no money from this story ever than to combine it and lose whatever we have there. So we decided that's it. We're not going to do anything with it. We're going to print it for ourselves. And I said, I think there's a website like Lulu's or something. You could print your own. I said, I'm going to print it our own. I'm going to get us an artist to do our covers, and we're going to enjoy these books ourselves. And I went to find a cover, and all of them were cartoony. And I said to her, do you want cartoony or do you want realistics? And she's like, cartoony's fine. And I was like, what if we did a comic, if you don't mind cartoony? And she's like, yeah. And then that was the day I went out and hired an artist. So I kind of jumped into it. I didn't put any thought process into it, much like the rest of my life. And now here we are. So yeah, it's better to be lucky than smart. That's how that works. So yeah, so I wish I could have released it, but maybe someday someone will want to read it and they can read it. But her writing is way better than mine. So just read her parts. That's what I do. I love her writing. So, but she loves mine. So love is blind. So there's that. But
we're always our own worst critic.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's right. So, but we have a completely different writing style. That's why it takes me 2 hours to write 6,000 words, and it takes her a week to write 6,000 words. So there's a big difference there. But as long as she's happy, I'm happy.
Well, you're 3/4 of the way there.
I know. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, who's going to be backer number 20? And there they are. They manifested.
All right.
Good job.
She's lying. Her writing is amazing. Shut up, Jessica. Go write.
I think with my first Kickstarter, I think I hit $350 or $400 in the first 24 hours, and in the first hour, you're 3/4 of the way there. So very good for you. Very good.
Yeah, and Laurie got 3,000 in her first 24 hours because she's as amazing.
It's not about me today.
It's always about you.
No, it isn't.
It's about Charter. All of our team.
Yes. Yeah, our whole thing is awesome. But I'm lucky to be a part of it and to have Dawn follow me around like a puppy, as she says. I have to get her a link for tonight because I'm gonna be on. I don't even know where I'm gonna be. Yeah, see, Jessica doesn't know anything. Don't listen to her.
We all know that Corissa is too hard on herself. She was having a small panic attack before the show, and I was just like, stop. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
I didn't want to be live and have like just my mom do a pledge.
That's never gonna happen. You put in way too much work for that to happen. If you had written a story and you were like, I'm gonna do a Kickstarter, and then told nobody about it and pushed the button, that's what would happen.
Mm-hmm. That's what was the first one.
No, then we just go out and tell everybody that goddamn Corissa Ninja launched. Everybody go back her book. It would be
right. I mean, that's what happened the first campaign where you were like, I launched a thing. And I was just like, where are you doing shows at? You're like, I don't do shows. And I was like, right. Well, you're going to come on my show. And there was like a week left of her campaign. And Pops was like, what?
Like 2 days.
Yeah, there was 2 days.
2 days. 2 days. It was 2 days left. And Pops was just like, girl.
I love Pops. He's like, I didn't even know him yet. He's like, what do you want me to do with this in 2 days?
Yeah. It was really funny. But you've come such a long way since then. I mean, we all do. We all learn and grow. You know, the longer we do this, we get better at it, and we build our audience. And that's what you've been doing. I've seen you. It's amazing. It's inspiring.
By the end of this 27 days, you're going to be at thousands of dollars. There's no question at all. You're going to be well over $2,000-$3,000 at least.
Don't jinx it.
I think over 3. I think
I have $150 more, and I'm more than my first campaign.
Right?
Laurie wasn't around for that, so she just came in at the very end.
I was like, 2 days left, hooray!
And I only contacted her because she was a horror girl, so I was like, Hi.
She was like, hi, we're both on Twitter. We both write comics and we do horror. And I was like, uh-huh. She's like, I'm also female. And I was like, we are now friends.
I was like, don't tell anybody I'm female. She's like, done. And now I'm on her show like all the time.
When did you guys meet? What month was that?
It had to be November, last November.
Just now?
So, no, last. Well, yeah, 6 months ago.
Wow! So you met right before you and I met.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow.
I haven't been doing this. But that I can say that about anyone. I've only been doing this for 6 months, so all of the people I've known in the last 6 months.
That's why it's so amazing, is because you're on book number 4 in 6 months. Like, I did book 1, and that took me 6 months.
Well,
you know what I mean?
If you count the first screwed up issue and then you count the prequel, technically I'm on issue 6. So,
you know what I mean? Like, it's inspiring to see someone be so passionate and to put in the hard work, and that's what it takes. It's time and effort. And you're gonna see a difference. Every Kickstarter you do, it's gonna grow. I can 100% guarantee you.
Well, I have 25 more interviews and 38 total for this campaign, so hopefully that brings in 2 or 3 more.
We'll say hi, Zach, real quick. What's up, Zach? Good to see you, bro. Ain't seen you in a while. Good.
And you know what? It's going to be more than 25. 25 is what you have on the schedule. Once it starts taking off, people will be like, hey, what are you doing on Thursday? You want to come on the show? It happens. So I think I had originally scheduled the same about 25.
I got a question.
I ended up with like 34.
I got a question. I got a question for Chris.
Okay. Hi.
How many shows do you already have lined up?
Now I have 38 total, but I have 25 left, and then I have like 10 in June and 3 in October.
Okay. Did you have a hard time?
I know where this is going. No, I didn't.
No, she didn't.
Nope.
No, she didn't.
What I did, I'll tell you what I did, and this is a hint for Paul.
I knew where
he was going. Because he's right. I went through YouTube and I searched everything podcast. Don't say I'm cute. I'm going to pound you into the ground.
I muted him.
I went through YouTube and I wrote to all these people that had a YouTube channel that talked about comics or horror. And I said, I have a comic book. Do you, I'm a new, I did say female, but I said, I'm a new female horror writer, whatever. Are you interviewing new indies? And out of probably the 50 I sent, I probably got back like 30 something. So
that's not bad.
That's
most
great.
of the time you run into that, they're booked out 2-3 months in advance. You know?
Yeah.
All right, you can talk again, Paul. I wanted her to finish before
she
started chiming in.
She was coming and telling me right after she was getting booked, and I'd go right behind her, and they'd be like, "Yeah, no, thank you." I'm just saying, she was coming and weren't you? You were letting me know when you got booked and telling me a few, and they were telling me no, but they were letting her on, and I'm telling you the reason is simply this.
You better not.
They don't know what I look like. Which part don't you get? None of these people knew what I look like.
That really doesn't matter. I'm not going to lie to you. Females are a draw on YouTube.
Everybody knows this. Everybody. I know this. Everybody knows this.
If they have one spot and there's a choice between Corissa and Paul, Carissa's going to get that spot.
Well, and the thing is, they would tell her, we got this whole month open. So she'd be like, okay, I want this one. I'd come in 5 minutes later.
I don't know, man. There might be some writing on the wall you need to examine.
Yeah, that might be just them and you. That might not
I'm just saying, I'm saying this is how much more difficult it is for some guys compared to girls. That's all I'm saying.
Go out and get it done.
I go out there. Hey, I go out there and work, man. I don't know what people are talking about.
I don't know, but I got some people
have a hard time about shows because Paul's like,
I go to every show that I can and beg and I just can't.
Well, maybe you shouldn't beg. Maybe you should tell them, put me on your show.
I don't mean by
I
begging.
always preface it with, here's what I do. You know, here's some art from the comic. What does your calendar look like? So
that's what I do.
It's not asking, will I be on the show? It's when when can I come on the show?
That's what I do. Do you happen to have an available spot? And it's not even this month because I'm running 2 campaigns back to back. Do you happen to have?
Spot. It's when is the next available spot.
I'm booking
again. It's within the next 3 months. Do you happen to have an available spot so I can talk about these projects?
She's saying you have to say, when.
You're talking about details. It's the same thing. You're asking for a spot. It's
not the same thing.
You're a writer. There's context. Figure it out.
Whenever they open up a dialogue and it's like the 5th part of the conversation that they are telling me no because they're booked up. I don't think it's that. I'm telling you.
Well, in your case, maybe you need to hire like a Jeff Haas or a publicist or somebody that has all these.
I even bring up the name Jeff Haas and Pops.
You got to use him.
He gets angry.
If you're having trouble, though.
I'm not. I understand.
Hold up. What the fuck do you mean I get angry?
Whenever I bring Jeff Haas's name up or a publicist, and then you're like, you're going to pay someone to be on your show.
Yeah, paying them to be on shows is different than paying somebody to book you to be on shows. That's two entirely different things.
It's the same thing.
All right, it's going to be backer number 21 so we can change the subject.
Now,
backer 21, we'll change the subject.
I have to head out to my next thing, but I want to say I'm so proud of you, Corissa. I'm proud of you, Laurie. You guys' campaigns are awesome. Paul's is coming on. We'll be on for Paul's release. When's that going to be, Paul?
Oh, mine's released already. It's currently going.
Yeah, here's another one, though. When's your next one? You just said you had back-to-back.
2 weeks after this one's done, so it'll be May 15th.
You need to have pre-launch for longer. You pre-launched for like 3 days.
I can't pre-launch for longer. It's going into previews and going into stores. I have to do it now.
He has to do. It's a different book. It's not the same series.
Yeah, I have to do it now. I mean, it's not my timeline on that book.
By a publisher and will be published in August. So that's the time frame he has to do. There's no choice.
Yeah, because it's going to be in previews in June.
Yeah,
so
but you had a choice for the prelude one, and you didn't do it.
I've been talking about prelude.
But you didn't have a pre-launch that people could go and click on to get notified, did you? But you could have for months. Right?
I did for 2.5 months. It was a pre-page.
Well, you had 3 days.
Yeah, no, it was for a while.
You didn't talk about it. The first time I saw it was 3 days before. You said,
"Oh my goodness, Becky, look at her butt." Let's change the subject.
Why did you hurt me? Why?
Rick was super excited to be here. He was here before I was today, so.
I'm okay. Mine's funded. I'm good.
I gotta jump in here.
Thank you, guys. See you later. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Congrats.
I do gotta jump in here real quick and say I don't get mad when people use Jeff Haas. I laugh when Jeff Haas calls me to book somebody that knows
Anytime I brought up his name in the conversation, you were getting upset with me.
Me,
but no, and then I understand. Like I said,
let me finish what I'm saying, please. Please, let me finish what I'm saying. I don't get mad when people go to somebody to book them in shows. I laugh when Jeff Haas calls me to book somebody that knows me, and I'm like, why didn't dude just call me? Why is it's like he'll call me and say, can I get Sam on your show? Sam can call me and get on my show anytime. He doesn't need Jeff Haas to get on my show. He may need Jeff Haas to get on somebody else's show. You may need Jeff Haas to get on somebody else's show.
But you don't need Jeff Haas to get on like my show.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. You bumped me already.
Our conversation.
I've already bumped you twice.
You totally misunderstood our conversation.
Well, Pops,
I think it's funny when he comes to me for people that know me.
Pops, the last time we had a conversation about it, you're like, why would you hire him? You could go down the list of people in the madness. You don't need him. That's what I took from our conversation.
And you're telling me that they're not booking you, so maybe you do need a Jeff Haas.
I agree with that. But again, I'm not worried. My campaign's funded. I'm okay. I'm happy.
Point to the doll and tell me where Pops touched you.
It's right here.
Was it in the fields?
It's in the fields, deep inside the fields.
And
you can tell we're all good friends on this show because we can take the mickey out of each other and argue about things. We're still all friends.
It's funny because I do think that there's enough podcasters in the madness that you can get on a lot of shows, but at the same time, a lot of them are booked way out, which is why I don't book my shows way out. That's why Monday Madness is always wide open because I don't do that.
I just booked your podcast for September because they're booked, but they also I guess they're not taking any new ones, but they're taking it because I'm new. But they're completely booked, so I'm booking for September for my October graphic novel release.
Yeah, it depends on the people. Like Catch the Craze is booked out 3 months. Like Cody on Keeping It Geekly is booked out 3 months. I just finished booking May, so my next available interview is on June 1st or June.
Oh, are you on Cody's on the Geekly one?
No, he was booked.
He's booked. Yeah.
See, that's
I try to get on two.
You're sensible and have regular.
I try to get on two geeks talking, and then they said they'd only give me one spot within the next 3 months, and I was like, why? You're not booked. And I was like, and I'm paying to get on it. Well, why can I only get one spot? They're like, we don't want repeat people. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll take it for Dracula's because that's the one I want to promote the most. So I'm booked more for Dracula's than I am about Preludes. But I mean,
that's must
hard.
Be you. He told me that I can come back anytime, and I booked one for.
Yeah. I mean, because you're pretty. I'm not pretty. Look.
But what I dislike about that comment is you're discounting all the hard work and the quality of her comic by telling her that the only reason people want her on is because she's cute.
Okay, but here's the thing.
The quality of his work.
Because I get that too. Oh, you're a girl. But you know what? My product speaks for itself.
Hold up, though. They're discounting the quality of his work. He has an award-winning book. He has an award-winning book.
But the fact of the matter is the world works that way. They tailor towards...
Look, there's a lot of people out there.
It's just the way it is.
Okay? These podcasts, you play the views. You try to get as many people to look at it as you can. Okay? Some of these people play the politics. Some of them play the looks. If it's pretty, like I seen one yesterday called Simpcast. It's a bunch of girls, and it's called Simpcast. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna watch that show just on principle.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're gonna make money.
So in reality, and I hate to say it, but it is true. They're probably gonna book Carissa or you before they do me. It's just the truth.
Now, that could be two things. That could be lack of research. They might not have looked at any of Paul's stuff and not be aware that he should get a spot on these shows.
Send them your PDF. I send my PDF to everyone. Carol. No, not yet. Close. Almost. What is it? 253 away.
74% funded. But a lot of it's research. Some of these guys just are looking for a spot.
It's just the way it is. I'm not that hurt by it. Like I said, I'm funded. I'm okay. Well, that's right. A little bit. But again, I'm funded, so I'm okay. I'm happy.
Right.
I mean, it should be an even playing field, but.
What'd you say, Carissa?
I said he doesn't sound happy.
Come on.
My computer's wigging out again. I missed all that.
Oh, don't worry.
Paul says he's happy, and I said he doesn't sound happy.
What are you talking about? I'm great. I'm great. I really am.
I totally understand it, but at the same time, the shows that are based on the views the channel gets, and not the quality of the content that the channel's putting out there. Hey, I could go out here and try to get as many big people as I could just to get views. But I'd rather actually be able to bring them out here and have some kind of quality content, right? Like, that's why I invited Chuck Dixon to come out for CromCon this month. Okay? I want it to be quality content, a place where he's going to get a lot of people are going to see him. I don't want to bring him on a show that I'm not going to get him any views. Sometimes it is view driven. But it's view driven for the person, for the guest. You hope it's view driven for the guest and not view driven for the host. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a difference.
We'll talk to Doc for you, Carol. We'll get you some saltine crackers. Maybe some can of tuna.
I did it differently. I said, hey, Laurie, take this show. Because I know people will watch Laurie more than they will watch me. And then she will get more views for people like Corissa.
Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It is true. Okay, that ladies bring more views.
I am going to say to Carol, though, because she might not know and there's no pressure to go back ever. I am going to say that a lot of people said that to me. I'll back it later. Just so everyone knows, the funds don't come out till the 16th of May. So if you back now, it doesn't come out till then.
Yeah, it's not like Indiegogo. You can back it right now.
Yeah, you can back it now or whenever you want. And I'm just saying the funds don't come out till, what did we decide? 12:30 on May 16th.
Yeah.
So,
because we're going to do the countdown show next month. So in 27 days, Corissa will be back, and we're going to count down the end of campaign.
That's why it's only 27 days. So that I can come back on. Because I poor Pops and Laurie had to do my closeout last time because I was not available. So I planned it this time, Pops. I planned it.
We had fun though, didn't we? We were like, we should do a closeout. I know it's like a Wednesday at like, I don't know, 11:30, but let's do it.
Yeah, it was like a random day. I no, it was Thursday.
Was it a Thursday?
Yeah, it was my one of my friends' birthdays, and I was like, crap, I didn't plan that very well, did I?
Pops and I were like, well, we're just gonna hop on. Don't you mind?
We're just gonna do it anyway.
I highly appreciate it, and you did. You got more back in for me,
and that was not the first time we've done that. There's been a lot of times where somebody hadn't really planned on it, or the wife is taking control of that evening. I think that's what happened to Brett on his last closeout. Right, his wife claimed that night, and he's like, "Pops, I can't do anything."
And then I think you did it for Max too, right?
Yeah, when Max went to the hospital. That's what this is about, man. It's not about, it's not about me. It's about everybody. No matter what their situation is, man, we want to help people out. That's what
eventually we have to end this show so I can go back too.
We can end every time. We're actually, I didn't realize we've been on here for so long.
You just open another window so that people can't see that one. You see what I'm saying?
I know, I already got like 16 windows open.
Or stop sharing your window.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Or you can wait. I mean, I don't, But yeah, so, and we have to end soon anyway because Laurie hasn't eaten and Pops has another show. Which
I've got a million things to do.
No, we got a show at 2:00. The Hyde Hermit draw stream at 2:00. So
I have to ship some more books.
Thanks for staying on, Paul. So supportive.
Anytime.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
Oh, Paul? Yeah, probably.
I got like 100 files to send to my letter. I got like ads that I should be placing. I got Rich Perotta that I got to rename his last name again on.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure you'll make more money in the long run, but I prefer my way. I have no deadlines.
Yesterday I just got told I might have 2 books in preview, so I'm a happy man. I mean, having 2 books in previews is amazing.
No, I'm saying
tomorrow I will be on. Oh yeah, Jeff says. By the way, I need pages, dude.
Yeah. See, he wants me to write too. I'm supposed to be writing. I got to draw my sketch cards that I got for my backers that somebody told me not to do as a stretch goal.
What? No. Okay. First of all, no. What I said was, do not have backers every $100.
But they're cheap.
I don't care.
Oh.
No, so you could teach them to have more, and then you could. I mean,
but I'm trying to break that. I'm trying to get Laurie money.
But you misunderstand. I didn't say your stretch goals weren't good. I said to stretch them out. Is what I said. Stretch out.
I got better stretch goals if I get to 2,000. I'm just saying.
There is a mystery out there too. That popcorn thing right there? Somebody took that and turned it into a GIF on Twitter.
Yes.
I want to know who did that.
I don't know.
Because I get great use out of it. I just want to say thanks. You know,
if you ever want, I can actually make those on my video. I have a video program and I make them all the time. So if anyone ever wants one of those made.
Well, we have lots of them we like made. Lots.
I'm going to be on Paul's show tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central.
That's when I'm going to kick her off.
For an hour, and then we're actually going to extend his show
Mute
for
her.
another
Oh wait,
hour.
I can't do that anyway.
Shh, I'm talking. We're going to count down the Kickstarter, the second hour of Paul's show.
I think she wants you to be on Doc's show tomorrow, is what she's implying. Doc apparently.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Doc never invited me.
1
so
o'clock.
Doc's like, you're going to be on the show tomorrow. I was like,
No.
Central.
He told me because I put it in the description. He told me you were going. He said you were going to be there because I put it in the description of the show.
You never asked me.
See, you get on shows without even being asked. Or what about me?
I'm working tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I felt so bad because John's like, you're going to be on the show together. And I was like, I'm not on the show. No, I'm working. I moved my Tuesday to Wednesday so I could be here.
Do you want me to pretend to be Corissa Grant tomorrow on Doc's show? I've been on Doc's show and been Doc.
She's a better me than me, so she could be on.
All right, I'll have to part my hair down the middle and pull it back.
And a ponytail, and then you're good to go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, Doc never told me. He asked me 2 weeks ago to be, or 3 weeks ago to be on a Saturday show, and then I forgot. He forgot about me, and I didn't want to say anything. So I haven't been on since. So randomly, you know what it is? Doc will send me a link like 5 minutes before. Like I'll be in the middle of a shower, and it'll be like, Doc's like, get on the show. I'm like, what? Rich does the same thing. I
get more viewers.
The funniest thing was yesterday, we hopped on Monday Madness, and Doc was like, I got a bone to pick with you, Laurie. And I was like, all right, bring it on. What did I do? And he was like, you still haven't had me on your show yet. And I was like,
yeah, we did.
I was like, you were on the show this month. I was like, no, you don't remember me coming on the show?
Tomorrow it's done. It's done in Laurie.
Yeah, because I told Doc I couldn't.
I'm supposed to be here tomorrow?
See? Doc told me that I told Doc that I couldn't be on it, so he added Laurie without asking Laurie. That's what Doc did. Like I'm working all day, and I think like it's an extra booked day. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stops tomorrow. That doesn't say how many dogs are each one. And then I have an interview at 7 o'clock. Yeah. So it is a busy day. I will not be done by noon or anytime around that time.
I was just planning on sitting on social media and sharing everything possible about everything.
I mean, if I was home, my plan is to stare at the screen and see if it goes up. But I'm busy, and I have to put that off a little while. So
we don't know. It's good. I guess I'm going to be there tomorrow.
I stared at Laurie's campaign for the first 30, more than her, for the first 30.
I know. She'd be like, you got to back her. And I was like, hey, what?
Yeah. And then I had it on my phone, and I was refreshing it every 5 seconds. It would be like 3 a.m. Let me check Laurie's.
I know. She's texting me at 3 a.m. You got this. And I was like, at 6 a.m., I'm like, Corissa, do you sleep?
No, I don't. And it was like 3 a.m. I wanted to go to bed. I was like, I should go to bed, but it hasn't hit 3,000 yet. So I had to add like $6 to it so that it would go up to 3,000 so that I can sleep. So yeah, I stared at her campaign way more than I stared at my campaign.
I have good friends. Thank you.
Damn straight. The 12 apostles.
Because she has 12 dog stops tomorrow?
Yeah. I guess so.
See, Doc went and ruined his audience and everything. See.
No.
Why did he switch days?
Yeah, why did he switch? Saturday was great.
He said he needed family time.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
She asked if I was willing to be on with Corissa, and I was like, I'd be honored. And then I messaged Corissa, and she was like, yeah, I'm at work.
It's not even like he said, will you be on my next show? And I thought it was Saturday. I was never asked at all. Like I wasn't asked to be on his show in the last 3 weeks. So I don't know. I guess he just assumed that I would be available, which, I mean, I have to admit I'm generally available on Friday through Monday. I'm usually available, but I have to work some days. You know, I have to fund this, you know, and buy all this merch somehow. So
I just got to say real quick, Jeff, if you're not out here, what Paul says is reflection on television.
Yep.
If you ain't out here to argue, son, then his word is gold.
I need to put that in my phone tomorrow so I don't forget. No, it'll be okay. My kid's has a doctor appointment tomorrow, but I think I'll be back by then.
You could just be at the doctor's office and be like, "I'm here live at the doctor's office." As I am.
You guys forget being a guest. Being a guest, all you need is your phone. You know.
I can't be. I mean, I could pop on for like 5 minutes, but between
I tried that this Saturday with Michael's thing, his Earthbound that he kicked off with the phone at the signing. I couldn't do it.
Usually I'm pretty good, but I mean, I have the dryer going, and if I don't have the dryer going, then I have to, you know, deal with the dogs, and I don't use restraints on the dogs, so I have to have the dogs going. So it's whatever. Like I was on the phone trying to order the wood print, and I have this pit bull like trying to get out of the van. I'm like, you're gonna have to wait. And I'm like on the phone with this guy, and his dog's like staring at me like, let's go. And I'm like, you gotta wait. So probably couldn't do that, but unfortunately, but we'll see.
I think Quentin has the same thing that Sam Vera has with the musical Tourette's.
Quentin, Doc, Rich, they all have it.
Yeah, where it's like in the middle of a conversation, it'll spark a song in their head, and then
and they'll go, "Honey comes big." Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to we got to kill this because Dallas is getting ready to do his show. Got about 10 minutes, so play whatever out you want, Laurie.
You got it. We're still at 20 backers.
I'm gonna go get ready for that one. I'm gonna go get in that studio over there with him and get ready for his show. So
thanks for everyone coming on. It was awesome.
Peace, everybody. Thanks for backing, sharing, retweeting, all that stuff. You know what's up. This will be up on the thing on the replay there. Go check it out. Got 30 days, man. If you see it on the replay, don't think it's over.
27 days.
27 days.
You know, I mean, Paul, get to work, Junior.
Always
I
working.
Fired him. Yeah.
Bye, Jessica. I'll talk to you in 4 seconds on the phone. So
all right, I'll see you. We're already talking on the phone. It's good.
Thank you, Quinn. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Bye, Paul. Bye, Paul. And for everybody watching, we'll have more guests on next week. So make sure you turn in next week for the Tuesday Morning Brew. And I love you. We got about a day left of Path of the Pill Rider issue number 3. So make sure if you haven't had a chance that you go pick up a copy before it's over. Counting down.
till I die. And kill till I die.
Hey friends, Morgan Quaid here to tell you about a little project called The Crimson Folly, a D&D inspired comic anthology which takes place in a fantasy tavern called, you guessed it, The Crimson Folly. I'm working with more than a dozen artists from all over the world to bring this story to life through sequential comic artwork, intricate portrait pieces, sketches, and of course, words! My aim is to produce a combined comic story and art book. The first 40 pages will be a comic book telling the main story of the Folly and using different artists to build out each section of the story. The art book will then contain sketches and short stories relating to characters from that story. So if you're a fan of D&D, fantasy artwork, comics, or just great storytelling, you'll love The Crimson Folly. Yes, you will.
In a world where creatures of myth and legend exist, a covert task force is charged with keeping humanity safe from supernatural threats. And when young Nancy Moon stumbles into the eternal battle between good and evil, she finds... Oh my god, will you shut up? What's happening? Agent Beckett here. Aren't you tired of stuff like that? Want something different? Roll the tape. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's a song I'm writing for my ex. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty. Welcome to the world of the mythicals. We have it all. Monsters. Magic. Government agents. He's the strong silent type. This guy. Ugh, gross, dude. Get some kind of cream or something. Lots of 90s style action. Pew pew pew. And that strong female lead alluded to earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention a dashing field commander with a great sense of fashion. Look at those glasses. South River Studios presents The Mythicals, Issue 1. Buy it, if you dare. Ugh, will you can it already? How'd you get free? Now beat it before I lose my cool.
So what are you waiting for? Back it today. Like right now.
Back the Mythicals today.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz hands. Jazz hands and brakes.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.com.